Yo, yo, yo. Are we live? I think we are live. Let's see how this presentation goes. Tweet this out. Make sure everybody knows. Yo, John, what's up, bro? How's it going, sir? Hopefully you can hear me louder than the stream. I got the stream. That music is definitely stream music. That's definitely not something I'll put on. But hope you're having a good Tuesday, bro. On first break of work. Hey, man. Wow, that is really loud in my ear. You hear me clearly? Great. That's good for you, man. Hopefully work gets over with as quickly as possible. Let me tweet this out real quick. Every time I try to type real fast, I always like mess up everything I'm typing. Um, Sean Layton. Some topics here. This is really off the top of the head too. Topics here would be the Nvidia. Yeah, it could be turned down a bit. All right, let's get it right here. Here we go. Sean Layton, working for Tencent. GTA leaks. How about leakers? Leakers outing themselves, but not in a dirty way. And then games. We're gonna play Valkyrie Elysium demo. The Wolong demo. And I think maybe Shadowline if I have time.
Computing is advancing at incredible speeds. The engine propelling this rocket is accelerated computing, and its fuel is AI. Today, we will show you new advances in Nvidia RTX, Nvidia AI, and Nvidia Omniverse. How these platforms propel new breakthroughs in AI, new applications of AI, and the next wave of AI for science and industry. We will announce new chips that power these new applications, and for the first time, cloud services to extend the reach of Nvidia platforms. I want to thank all the sponsors, partners, researchers, developers, and customers who join us to make this event amazing.
Everybody but
Welcome
EVGA.
to GTC. I want to show you something amazing. Racer X is a fully interactive simulation built with Nvidia Omniverse. Racer X is physically simulated. The lighting, reflections, and refractions are ray traced. Nothing is pre-rendered and baked in.
Sup, Lucius? So EVGA is cooling right now.
Modeled. Their physical properties affect driving dynamics. Things in the environment are not static props, but rigid body, cloth, and fluid simulations. Smoke, fire,
what I should have did was I should have added EVGA onto the topics list in that tweet, but we're going to talk about them too.
Will not have pre-baked worlds. future games
They have
will be
enough 2000 to 3000 series
Racer
cars
X
to sell for
is
another
running
year or
on
so.
one single
Lucius, they actually
GPU.
said they will run out of the 3000 series cards by the end of the year, but they are holding off a supply of them for the people. For example, I have an EVGA 3070 Ti that comes with a warranty of a few years. If perchance, if I don't get a 4080, which I'm probably going to get a 4080, that'll be the last time I get a new GPU. I know you guys are thinking, SLOMO, you lying, but that's my story. I'm sticking to it, all right? If I keep this 3070 Ti, they want to make sure they have a supply of that card so that, like, in case I have a defect, they can't fix it, they can just give me a new card. But if they run out, then they're probably just gonna end up just refunding me the cost that I spent on it. But that's all if I don't quite believe EVGA when it comes to what their CEO said about them not taking on any other partners outside Nvidia, which would be essentially AMD or Intel. I don't believe that. I think that is posturing, and I believe that what he's really trying to do is negotiate. If you don't look desperate, because 78% of their business was Nvidia, it would seem like to Intel or AMD, oh well, you know, we can lowball you on a contract because you need work. But when you come from a position of strength, EVGA is the best GPU aftermarket graphics card maker there is. They were exclusive to Nvidia. Both AMD and Intel would love to have them in their back pocket. But I think that they could use that. They could use Intel and AMD bidding for one, you know, against one another for their services. But what they're doing right now is they're starting things off to get the price high as possible. Act like you're not going to do anything. That you're not doing anything, even though it's not all that believable. Because even though they make motherboards, they make power supplies. I have an EVGA power supply as well. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, Jeff? EVGA can't afford, even though they're not trying to lay anyone off. They're not trying to lay anyone off because they know they're going to be having a new partner soon.
Introduced the programmable shading GPU nearly a quarter of a century
I think that
GPUs
they're going to choose between Intel and AMD very soon, and then they'll come out and say, "Oh, we were convinced." You know, but I think they also want to make some assurances that they'll get treated the way Nvidia treated them. You know, like Nvidia not giving them any information until, like, essentially based upon what EVGA has said. This presentation we're watching right now, we're gonna learn what the official specs of this 4090 graphics card, this RTX 4090, when Gigabyte and Asus and MSI and all the rest of them learn it.
Ada Lovelace, our third generation RTX. One Ada GPU powers Racer X. This generation is named after mathematician Ada Lovelace, who is often regarded as the world's first computer programmer. NVIDIA engineers worked closely with TSMC to create the 4N process, optimized for GPUs.
Lucius, he says either way, EVGA is in so many different component ecosystems. I think they'll be fine. They'll do motherboards. They do motherboards, power supplies, component parts, etc. Although, yeah, but only nearly 80% of their business came from NVIDIA. And they're not laying anyone off, yet they are retaining a lot of people whose expertise is overclocking graphics cards and graphic card design. So not all those people are going to be able to transition to those different departments and motherboards, power supplies, and component parts. Their skill sets don't align with all of those different industries. So they're going to have to, if he's going to really retain these people, either convince them to go find other places to work where they can actually do work, or find a new partner. And it just seems like everything that they are doing is about finding a new partner. So it's cool. This one is being developed by TSMC on 4 nanometer.
which
is
increases geometric richness without the BVH build and storage cost. And third, a new tensor core with the Hopper FP8 transformer engine and 1.4 petaflops of tensor processing. Raw ray tracing horsepower is not enough to ensure high frame rates.
I see your analogy,
Ray tracing
Lucius,
is notoriously
but
hard
what you're
to
discounting
parallelize
is the
because
labor.
rays bounce in every
You're
direction
discounting the fact
and
that they're
intersect
not
surfaces
laying
of various
anyone
types.
off, and you have to pay
GPUs
those
are highly
salaries of
parallel
people who aren't
and
doing
most
any
efficient
work.
when processing similar
That's an
work at the
expense
same time.
that
Ray
is
tracing
is
workloads
a
lead to different threads processing different shaders or accessing memory.
it's a hard
cache.
expense
Shader execution
that you're dealing with
reward,
on a monthly
SCR,
basis,
improves
and you're not
execution
getting
efficiency
any
by
revenue
rescheduling
generated
shaded
out of it.
workloads on the fly to better utilize the GPU resources. We're seeing up to 2 to 3 times increase in ray tracing and
John Johnson's, what
25%
prices
in
you
overall
predicted for the
game performance.
GPUs? Well, okay, so
Like
so for
accelerated
today, it
computing,
has been
computer
rumored that
graphics
he's only
is a
going to
full-stack
announce
challenge.
the 4090
Breakthroughs
today.
require innovation
And
in
if that's the
architecture and
case,
design,
I mean, he may
as
announce the
well
4080 and
as
4070. Maybe he'll
For
announce all the
example,
prices. I'm not
NVIDIA's
certain.
RTX uses
But if
ray
it's just the
tracing to do
4090, I'm
real-time
thinking it's going to be the same
multi-bounce
price
indirect
as
light.
the previous
RTX uses
3090
ray tracing to do
was 2
direct
years ago. So I
illumination
think
from millions of lights,
the market
casting
has
shadows
changed
from all
where
lights.
crypto isn't taking up
RTX
so
is used
many
for
of the
immersive
GPUs,
services, such as
and
billboards,
supply has gotten
TV
better. I
screens,
mean, you can go
and
get a
yard tours.
3090 right now for
NVIDIA
like
real-time denoisers is a
less,
spatial
like
temporal
$300
denoising
less
technique
than what
that
the
takes an
MSRP was,
incomplete ray traced
and
image
you could get
and
brand
infers the
new
ground truth, reducing the number of
cards,
rays
not
needed.
even cards that
And
were
DLSS, deep
crypto
learning
mined,
super
but just
resolution,
brand new
is one of
cards
our
for
greatest
MSRP or
achievements.
less.
Ray tracing
How's it going, Arturo?
offers insane amounts of
So with that
computations.
said, like
Each
I think
frame of
they're
a
gonna try
CPU
to jump
takes
in with the
hours to
prices
render.
they had 2
We
years
want to
ago,
do
which
this
would
in
be
real
the
time.
4090 would be like
NVIDIA
$14.99
RTX opened
American.
the world to real-time ray tracing. RT cores do BVH traversal and ray triangle intersection testing, which saves the SMs from spending thousands of instructions on each ray. But even with RT cores, frame rates were too low for games. We needed another breakthrough.
Oh, I'm glad to
Enter
see
deep
Jensen
learning.
admit that.
DLSS uses a convolutional autoencoder AI model
Yeah, DLSS
and takes the low
2.0,
resolution current
take it
frame
from 23 to
and the high
62 frames per
resolution
second.
previous frame to predict on a pixel by pixel basis a high resolution current frame. The AI model
Muck,
is
how's it going,
trained
bro?
to predict an ultra
So
high
a next
resolution
set of
16K
overpriced chips.
reference
We'll see.
image.
We'll see what's going
The
on.
difference between the
Look,
predicted
the
and
RDNA 3
reference
is going to be
image
extremely close to
is
Nvidia
used
or
to
on
train the neural
rasterization.
network.
Yes, it will be, and it's reported that its ray
process is
trace will be
repeated
almost as good as
tens
the
of thousands
3000
of
series.
times
But
until
and
the
that's the
network
thing
can
when it
predict
comes to
a
their ray
high-quality
tracing
frame.
as well as their
introduces
solution to
DLSS 3,
DLSS.
a new AI
Oh
that
damn! Hold
generates
on.
entirely new frames rather than just pixels. DLSS 3 has
Wow.
4
Okay, so look,
components. A
101
new optical flow
FPS with
accelerator,
DLSS
game
3.
engine motion vectors, a convolutional autoencoder AI frame generator, and our
That's from
reflex
23 frames
super
per
low
second
latency
to
pipeline.
101 frames per
DLSS
second.
3 processes the new frame and the prior frame to
Software is
discover
king,
how the
Buck.
scene
Absolutely.
is changing. The optical flow accelerator provides the neural network with the direction and velocity of pixels from frame
I hope you
to
don't
frame.
say DLSS
Pairs of
3 is
frames
only
from the game,
possible with the
along with the
4000 generation
geometry and
cards.
pixel
That would
motion
suck.
vectors are then fed into a neural network that generates the intermediate frames. DLSS 3 generates entirely new frames without processing the graphics pipeline, boosting game performance by up to 4 times over brute force rendering. Because DLSS 3 generates a new frame without involving the game, it benefits both GPU and CPU limited games. For CPU limited games, like physics heavy or large world games, DLSS 3 allows the Ada GPU to render the game at a much higher frame rate than the CPU is able to compute the game.
How's it going, Glacian? Hope you guys having a good day.
Is one of our greatest neural rendering inventions. Here is Cyberpunk 2077, shown in all new max ray tracing mode.
Yeah.
With SCR and DLSS 3.
Now bear in mind, this game, Cyberpunk, on a 3090 was, you could barely get 60 FPS when it first came out on a 3090.
Graphics into the future
And you pushed everything, ray tracing with DLSS 2.0.
In a modern game like Cyberpunk, we run over 600 ray tracing calculations for every pixel just to determine the lighting. That's a 16 times increase from the time we first introduced real-time ray tracing 4 years ago. Yet the number of transistors we have available in a GPU to do these calculations have not increased at that rate. That's the power of RTX.
That's very true, Lucius. Although
in 4 years,
AMD Super Resolution isn't as good as DLSS, it is backwards compatible. It can be used on Nvidia cards or AMD cards.
A game that is CPU limited because of the realistic physics.
Tando, most games coming out broken and unoptimized, bro. I'm gonna keep the buck with you.
This is Flight Sim's 40th anniversary. With Ada and DLSS 3,
another game that's hard to run on PC.
Silky smooth.
This game crushes people's builds. Wow. Double the frame rate. More than double the frame rate, actually. Oh, man. I'm telling you right now, man. This looks good. And they're pushing this so hard right now. They're showing all of this, the performance of DLSS 3.0, just so you understand that you're going to need to get the hardware to get it.
Nvidia Lightspeed Studios used Omniverse to remaster one of the most celebrated games in history. Portal was developed by Valve and released in 2007. It was GDC's Game of the Year and exhibited at the Smithsonian. Portal RTX is both nostalgic and futuristic at the same time. Let's take a look.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here.
I don't find this part with Portal, Portal's an old game. So like, although I've never played Portal, so I don't know how hard it was to run. I'm pretty sure it didn't have ray tracing when it came out too.
Computer-aided enrichment center. Cake and grief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. The enrichment center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. What are you doing? Stop it.
Portal with RTX is a mod. We did it with Omniverse. Modding is a massive culture. Everyone is a creator. There are millions of modders, and billions of mods are downloaded each year. In fact, 9 of the 10 most popular competitive games owe their existence to mods. We created an Omniverse application called RTX Remix for game modding. Start the game and capture the game into USD, which is loaded into
a little like an Elder Scrolls game.
Here, we're using Elder Scrolls Morrowind from Bethesda, one of the top modded games of all time. Once in RTX Remix, the AI-assisted toolset has deep learning models to up-res textures and assets, and an AI model to convert materials to have physically accurate properties.
I mean, that looks impressive considering how ugly Morrowind is. I mean, that game is like 2 decades old.
Export the RTX mod pack and play the game with the RTX renderer.
Never played Portal, but I've always heard the cake is a lie meme thousands of times in my life. Yeah, me too, John. Yeah, I've heard that meme a lot. Damn. Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
RTX Remix is incredible tech and the most advanced game modding tool ever created. Portal RTX and RTX Remix will be available shortly after Ada launch. RTX
that's
neural
not gonna
rendering
be out
algorithms
soon.
run on programmable shaders, RT cores, and tensor cores to create amazing images. The total processing throughput of Ada is a massive leap over the Ampere generation, and the performance shows. For rasterized games, Ada is up to 2 times faster, and it's 4 times faster for ray-traced games. Ada is incredibly energy efficient, over twice the performance at the same power compared to Ampere, and you can really push Ada. We've overclocked Ada past
Look at
3
that
gigahertz
wattage.
in our labs.
Look at that
RTX
wattage. Good grief.
reinvented graphics. Now Ada is paving the way
Buy yourself a
for
new power
future
supply.
games to be fully simulated worlds like Racer X. Today we're announcing our highly anticipated Nvidia Ada Lovelace GPU,
Oh, here we go.
the GeForce RTX 4090. Nvidia engineers push technologies on every
It's
front.
$100 more than I
New
said.
SM with shader execution reordering. New RT core with
Arturo, this is
micro-
happening live.
Micro mesh engines. New tensor core with FP8
So it's
transformer
the
engine. And a pixel
the right
processing 300
VRAM,
TOPS
24 gigs of
optical
VRAM
flow
that I thought it
accelerator
would be.
for DLSS.
They're saying 2 to 4
Overall,
times faster than the
4
3090
times more
Ti.
processing throughput. Compared to the world's reigning GPU
$1,600.
the 3090 Ti. 4090 is 2 times faster on Microsoft Flight Simulator, 3 times faster on Portal RTX, and 4 times faster on Racer X. The GeForce RTX 4090, the new heavyweight champ, is $1,599. Available October 12th. The GeForce RTX 4080 comes in 16GB and 12GB versions. 4080 is 3 times the performance of 3080 Ti on Racer X. 4080
Oh.
starts at $899. The
$1,200
best
for a
gaming platform in the
4080.
world just got better. Our 30 series, starting at $329, are the best GPUs in the world serving mainstream gamers. RTX 4090 and RTX 4080 GPUs, starting at $899, deliver the ultimate performance to enthusiasts. The Ada
So there's
Lovelace
2
generation
SKUs for the
advances
4080.
all 3 RTX
I wonder what the
processors,
VRAM
the
is for the
engines
lower
of
one.
neural rendering. Ada is a quantum leap for
The
gamers
higher one
and paves
is
the way for creators of
$1,200.
fully simulated worlds like Omniverse.
He hasn't quite said it, but they're only mentioning DLSS 3 with the new graphics cards. When they announced DLSS 2.0, they made sure to let people know that it worked for the 2000 series cards as well as 3000 series and all the other stuff. And when they came out with DLSS initially, they said it would only work for the 2000 series cards. It wouldn't work for the 1000 series cards. I think that's going to be a mistake for them, and here's why. Because although DLSS is better than AMD Super Resolution FSR, FSR is still improving. FSR is still improving, and it's going to work on everything. Whereas they are limiting the number of people who are going to be able to enjoy DLSS 3.0, clearly superior to just the 4000 series cards. When you do that, you're going to end up where people are left with the DLSS 2.0. Well, I think 2.1 or 2.2 is the latest version of DLSS. And as Super Resolution FSR gets better than it and starts to compete with DLSS 3.0, people who still have a 3000 series card will much rather have FSR than DLSS 2.0 because you left it behind and you left their hardware behind as well. Biggie Butter says these cards are overkill at the moment. I would say in some cases yes, and in some cases no.
Welcome to the Omniverse. The next evolution of the internet, called the metaverse, will be extended with 3D. Today's internet connects websites described in HTML and viewed through a browser. The metaverse, the 3D internet, connects virtual 3D worlds described in USD and viewed through a simulation engine. Omniverse is a platform for building and operating metaverse applications. Omniverse is useful wherever digital and physical worlds meet. One of the most essential uses of Omniverse is robotics, the next wave of AI, where AI interacts with the physical world. Omniverse is like nothing ever built. Omniverse is a real-time, large-scale 3D database. It is a shared 3D world. Omniverse is a network built on USD. It connects 3D worlds. Omniverse is a computing platform. You can
I have
write
no idea what he's
applications that
talking
run
about
on
here.
Omniverse.
What's up, Perk?
These
How's it going, man?
applications are like portals
Lucius says I'm hoping to
Omniverse
get a 4070
virtual
whenever
worlds.
those launch next year.
We've written
I'm
some
thinking the
Omniverse
4070
applications like
is going to
Link View for
be
collaboration, Replicator for synthetic data
$600
generation,
is
and
what I'm
Isaac's
thinking, based off
drive
upon what
for
they've shown us
different
of the
twin
4080 and
We are
the
releasing a major update to Omniverse.
4090. Here's
Support
why.
for Ada Lovelace GPUs with a giant
So,
leap in ray tracing and large scene performance.
The 4090 is
New
$100 more
and
than what the
diffusion
3090 was at
model-based
launch.
neural rendering tools.
The 4080 has
On the
two
graph is a
SKUs.
graph
They actually
execution
eventually
engine
did two
to
SKUs for the
procedurally
3080. They had a
control
10 gigabyte
behavior,
version and a 12
motion,
gigabyte
and
version.
action. A major update of Omniverse
But
physics
the
process kinematics of complex
cheapest
multi-part
4080 is
New
$100
cloud software
more
for Ada's
than
amazing
what
ray tracing
the
and VR.
the initial
World's first
cheapest
sim-ready
3080, the
asset
10
library
gigabyte one was the
for
first one they
synthetic data
launched.
generation
So
and
it
digital
seems like
twin
they've gone
simulations.
$100 more
One of
than
the most
everything that's the
popular
3080.
applications of
That's the
Omniverse
3000
is
series.
Replicator,
And you
which
follow
is
that
used to generate
format
synthetic
with the
data
4070.
to train self-driving
The
cars,
3070 launched
robots,
at
and all kinds of
$499, at
computing
$500
New
MSRP.
Omniverse
Of course,
JT
people had to pay way more than that.
This is big. Siemens invented JT.
But
the industry's
morning,
standard
Simeon.
language of
But
product lifecycle management
with that
and
said, if the
interoperability
3070
format
was
of
$500,
like
then
NX, Creo,
the
CATIA,
initial
and
4070 is
the
going
JT
to
connector
be
opens the industrial
$600,
manufacturing world
and that
to
gives them
Omniverse.
some wiggle room on pricing
Omniverse is an
for the
enterprise
4070
platform
Ti,
that is useful from the
which
beginning of
will be
design
more, of course,
design
more expensive than the
through
4070,
engineering
but
and
not more
manufacturing,
expensive than
marketing
the
to
first 40,
operations,
the cheapest
entire
4080,
product
which is
lifecycle.
$900. So it
At
gives
the
them some
core of
wiggle room
making
in it. They
movies
can
or
make it like
games,
800.
building cars or any consumer product, or building and operating factories and warehouses is a super complex 3D pipeline. Let's take a look at the creative and design process. Many specialized tools are used by expert designers, artists, and engineers working in different teams, organizations, or geographies, passing work around. Different data formats are stored all over the company. A visual effects pipeline can use 5 to 7 tools. Each specializes in a certain aspect of the workflow, such as modeling, rigging, animation, or simulations. DNEG, an award-winning visual effects and animation studio, uses Autodesk Maya, SideFX Houdini, Adobe Substance 3D, and Foundry Nuke in their workflow. Just as the internet connects websites, Omniverse connects 3D worlds. Omniverse lets DNEG's creators bring in data
I'm wondering
from
why
different
he's still,
tools
usually,
in their
if I
full
recall in the
fidelity
past, what's up,
and
Smitty?
collaborate
That like
interactively
the announcement
in
of
a
the cards,
shared
their pricing,
Omniverse world.
and their release
Teams
dates
can create
is
a
the
custom
last
3D
thing they
pipeline
show, but
to
he
orchestrate and manage
seems
the
to be
complex
going on
workflow
further, which is
using simple
I'm
out-of-the-box
waiting to
Omniverse
see like
tools.
comparisons
These
to
Omniverse
their
capabilities
competition
are
and
valuable to nearly
and
every
their
industry.
their
NVIDIA
very
was created by 30
uh,
artists using 11 tools, collaborating across
interestingly
12 time zones.
chosen
Done in only
benchmarks
3
that they
months.
normally do, but they
The
haven't
team
done
used
that yet
Omniverse
either.
to connect
Did anyone
and
see when they
collaborate
showed the
and create a custom 3D
4080 what
to
the what
orchestrate and manage their work.
the date was on
The
that? I don't think I saw a
architectural
date.
design process commonly uses apps like Revit, Rhino, SketchUp, ArchiCAD, and 3ds Max. KPF, an award-winning architectural design firm, connects architects, designers, and clients in Omniverse. Clients can review progress by interacting with a full fidelity and photorealistically rendered model. Auto and other physical product makers commonly use Siemens, Autodesk, Ansys, and PTC tools. GM is creating a digital twin of their Michigan design studio in Omniverse, where designers, engineers, and marketers can collaborate. Omniverse gives them a single source of truth that is physically simulated and faithfully rendered. Omniverse is a virtual world used to design, build, and operate things in the physical
Andrew
world.
Reiner, who used to work at Game Informer, is now
Will have a digital
the global CEO at Gearbox Software.
Behavior and performance of a product in the physical world. No physical product operated by software can be deployed in large numbers without testing the software.
I know
on its
that Randy
digital twin.
Pitchford
Let me give you some examples.
got elevated.
Telcos will deploy millions of 5G microcells and towers over the next 5 years. Optimizing the placement and operations of new and existing cells and towers can save billions for the $2 trillion telecom industry. Charter, a $50 billion telecommunications provider, and Heavy AI, a super cool interactive data analytics platform company, are using Omniverse to create digital twins of their 4 and 5G networks at metro and nationwide scales. Heavy AI uses Omniverse to combine multi-billion point LiDAR scans, satellite
They
imagery,
didn't say a date
buildings,
for the 4080.
trees, and surroundings, and their RF propagation model to simulate the performance of Charter's radio network in real time. Lowe's
Now
is
that
one
I
of the
think
world's
about it,
largest
what's up,
home improvement
Forte?
retailers, with over 2,000 stores and 300,000
At
retail
least the
associates.
title to the stream is correct
is
for a
using
change.
Omniverse
My
to
titles are
design,
always correct, sir. I
build,
don't know
and
what you're
operate
talking
digital
about.
twins of their stores to optimize operations.
Now
and
I'm
enhance
looking
the
at
shopping
like a
experience.
screenshot of it.
And with the amazing Magic Leap 2
Okay.
headset,
So they
connected to
show
Omniverse,
16 gigabyte
associates can enter
starts
a
at
mix
$1,200
of
for the
physical and
4080.
Omniverse
But they didn't
worlds
show a
to
price for the
explore
12
new
gigabyte
store
one.
designs.
I'm
The
not trying to
$300
spend
billion
over. Maybe it's
global
just me.
railroad
I'm not trying to
helps
spend.
move
What's up,
the world,
Slackrow?
a critical part of the global supply
Miko says 4080 in November. That would make sense since the 4090s in October. I'm not trying to spend over $1,000 on the GPU. Maybe that's just me. So I would probably want to look at what the 12 gigabyte one is, but I kind of feel like it might be either. Wait, they did already say $899. Okay, so that's the price then. Okay, so $900 for the 12 gigabyte 4080.
Increase capacity and efficiency of the railway and reduce its carbon footprint.
I don't think they're going to talk
without
about the
building new
4070
tracks.
today. Maybe
Each
a
of these
little
stories are
too
amazing.
early for it.
Be sure to check out their videos on the Nvidia homepage. There are many great examples of how companies use Omniverse to create digital twins of factories, logistics warehouses, automated manufacturing lines, and industrial plants. Let's take a look.
Slackrow says, what is a good motherboard for the new Ryzen chips? I wish I could tell you, bro. I have not been paying attention to that whatsoever. Crow, hit me up in Discord later on. I'll do some research and we'll talk it out. Sam says, I'm trying to decide to wait and fight the herd of people trying to get a 4090 or get the 3090 Ti right now for $1099. Any suggestions? if you are really okay, so like the difference, Sam, between the 3090 Ti and the 4090, based upon their projections, you can't really take them for their word for it. They're the maker of it, right? So they're usually on the bottom end of it. They said 2 to 4 times the difference, the performance. But that's also like you don't know whether that's strictly rasterization, which is just actually the performance of the GPU, no tricks or anything, no software, or with DLSS 3, which apparently is doubling frame rates out here. So
media and entertainment, consumer and
yeah,
luxury
John, I
goods,
did see that. I did see that EA confirmed Iron Man is being made by EA Motive.
Connect their teams,
I
visualize
think
their data in full fidelity, generate synthetic data to train AI models, and simulate digital twins. Omniverse is a new
Sam, I think what you want to do,
requires a new computer system.
if you're fine with the performance of a 3090 Ti, wait until the 4090 drops in October, and then go look for a 3090, because the price is lower now, sure, but the price is going to get even lower from there once the 4090 comes out.
Portals into the Omniverse.
And you'll be able to find some that are relatively like used and barely used at all, or some that are brand new. EVGA is out of the Nvidia business. They're not making any 4000 series cards, and they're trying to sell all of their supply by the end of the year. You could get, and EVGA is the best of the partners for Nvidia, or they were. You can get yourself a 3090 Ti from EVGA, and it's going to be cheaper than the prices of what it was at MSRP, more than likely.
Uses Omniverse to connect their design,
But
engineering, and
there
marketing
is,
pipelines
well,
to
this was a
create
rumor.
amazing
The
Nevada.
4070
Remax
was
designs
supposed
on
to
RTX workstation
match the
and publishes the Omniverse
3090 Ti.
card configurator application.
That's a rumor.
To
So
run
it's supposed to be
on
same
NVIDIA
performance. If that
chips,
is true,
which is then
the
straight
4070
enjoyed on any
would be
device.
more than likely, considering the low end of all of the new generation is $100 more than the low end of all of last generation, depending upon the levels, whether the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Let's see how Remac,
Last
technology pioneer,
generation was
hypercars,
3070 was
advanced electric solutions,
$500.
can enable collaborative workflows
The
for
4070
their
should
3D
begin at
teams
$600.
and
So if
deliver
that's the
advanced
case,
3D
and that's the
experiences to their
performance,
audiences
you
with
could
Omniverse
save yourself
Cloud.
a whole bunch of money by
The 3D
waiting
models of
until
cars such as Remax
the
are
4070
designed by
comes out.
large
If you
teams of
really
uniquely skilled
don't mind
individuals
3090
and
Ti
choosing their
performance,
own
which is
specialized
amazing.
tools. Here, designers connect to Omniverse
I said,
Nucleus
Somo, where's the
to their
gaming
shared
entertainment
database
part
engine. With USD workflows,
of this
they can
presentation?
aggregate full
This
paths
presentation
of
is
their
all
datasets from
hardware
my favorite
and
tools,
what
including
tools can
Autodesk
do and
Alias,
stuff. So
Houdini,
you're
Adobe
not gonna get the
Substance,
gaming
Reaper,
entertainment part of
and
this
Omniverse
stream
Reader.
until later on when I start
Each
playing some
designer
games.
either works on their
Smitty
individual
says
RTX
3090 Ti
computers
will still be
or
good
streams
for most
Omniverse
games when the
apps
40 series
from
drops. So,
OVX
yeah, oh yeah,
tools
absolutely.
in the
It's going
cloud.
a 3090 Ti is going to be
Once
good for
complete,
years
Remac
with games.
integrates
Like
the ground truth
this is
USD
more of the
model
enthusiast.
into an advanced
You want the
real-time
best of the
3D
best kind of
configurator
stuff. And
and publishes it
earlier,
to the NVIDIA
someone
graphics
said this is
over network,
overkill
a
at the
planetary
moment,
scale network of
and
distributed
in
data
some
centers
ways
that
yes,
stream
and in some ways
high-performance,
no. So
low-latency 3D experiences to
we
edge
already
devices.
see some games
Today's
today
configurators are
that
limited by
are
pre-rendered options that can only be shown in a single scene.
let's say
With the end-to-end USD
if you want the best of the
Remax
best,
fans
okay.
and consumers
So
are
what's the
configuring
most the
actual
highest resolution that
engineering
people want to play?
data set,
4K,
not a
right?
simplified model. In full
Native
fidelity
4K.
with physically
Even
accurate
though that's not
materials and
necessary,
real-time
honestly, because
RTX
you'll see on
tracing.
consoles games that have a
This unlocks all
great
possible design
image,
complications
great visual,
without Remac
and it's
having to
nowhere
manually
near
render every
the
pixel
actual
as a
resolution
load.
of 4K. It's a dynamic
Omniverse
resolution
Cloud connects
that
3D
will
artists,
slide anywhere
designers,
between
and
like
metaverse
1440p
viewers
and
at every edge of the
1800p,
planet,
but
and
never
delivers
does it
the
actually hit
possibility to
to
build and operate
2160p,
advanced
which is
3D
4K.
internet
But regardless, let's say
applications
it's
on
4K,
any
right?
device.
4K at ultra settings, highest settings a game can do. That's 16 times and then anisotropic filtering. That's ultra textures. that's
that connects
highest
on-device
shadows,
applications
that's
running in the
with
cloud, on-prem, or
everything
on-device.
turned on as high, as high as
In addition,
lighting,
Replicator and Farm will
reflections,
also be
all that
available in the
stuff, right?
cloud. Farm is a scaling engine for a render farm.
Most games, you
Omniverse
turn
Cloud,
all that stuff on,
Replicator, and
you
Farm
need
containers
a
are
3080
available on
Ti,
enterprise today.
3090,
We're also
or
offering
3090
as
Ti
managed services.
in order
Sign
to
up today for
actually
early access.
run it like that
Robotics
with a
is the
solid
next
frame
wave of
rate
AI.
of 60 frames per second or
Breakthroughs
higher.
in deep learning has opened the door to creating systems that can perceive their surroundings, plan a sequence of actions, and perform
Now,
useful
60 frames per
tasks
second
in real time
is the minimum
every day.
now.
Everything from the way software is
People want to
developed
play games at
to how it
120
runs
frames per
is
second.
completely different. A new type
Now,
of
if you do that,
processor
you got
has
you
to
got a
be
lot of
created.
sacrifices.
Nvidia's
You normally
Xavier
going to
was the
drop,
world's
like this is
first
why there's
robotics
like the
processor
most popular
designed for deep
monitor
learning.
in the
Since
PC
then,
market is a
every 2 years,
1440p
we've announced
monitor
a giant leap in performance.
because
The driving
the
force of increased
resolution
performance
of a game is
is
really
the
expensive.
simultaneous
You
increase
drop that
in
resolution,
number
you
and
can max
resolution
out
sensors
other
and
settings,
more
you can get more
sophisticated AI
frames.
models needed to
But what
expand
if
driving domains and
you didn't
improve
have
safety.
to make those kind
Safety
of
is the
compromises?
#1 priority in robotics.
What if you could go
And it
4K,
demands diversity and
ultra
redundancy
settings
in sensors
at
and
120
algorithms.
frames per second?
All of that demands more processing. Last
You
year,
could do that with
we
older
introduced
games,
Atlas,
but brand
a
new games that are coming out,
1,000 TOPS SoC.
unlikely, and definitely
Today,
not likely
we're
without
announcing
needing
that Atlas
DLSS
is no more.
to be
It will
enabled,
replaced by
so
Thor,
that
twice the throughput of Atlas,
software
and
is
more than
helping you
twice the
reach
delivered performance.
those measurements.
There are
And
3
so
big reasons we did that: Grace, Hopper, and Ada Lovelace. The
in those
incredible
cases, like you
transformer
do
engine of
kind of
Hopper
need
and the
new
fast
hardware if you
evolution of
want
vision
to push it
transformers
to the max,
is
you know.
too important
By the way,
not
all
to
this
include
is
in our next
beyond
robotics processor.
what the
The
consoles
invention
do.
of multi-instance
The
GPU
consoles
data
are at the
is a
level of like
great
the
opportunity
2000
to centralize
series
the card computing,
RTX cards.
reducing
We're
hundreds
2
of
generations
costs.
past that here.
And the CPU of Grace is too amazing to pass up. As all parallel processing algorithms are offloaded and accelerated by our GPU, the remaining workload tends to be single-threaded limited. Grace has excellent single-threaded performance. So engineers at Nvidia scrambled to create Thor.
Yes,
The amount
Arturo,
of
this
new
is all
technology
tech
in
talk. This
Thor is
part, this
insane.
presentation Nvidia is putting
Thor
on it.
can be
Nvidia doesn't
configured
make
in
games.
multiple ways.
They
It
make
can dedicate
GPUs.
all of its
And they make
2,000
software
TOPS
to
and
improve their
2,000
GPUs, and they
teraflops
also make
to an autonomous
tools
driving pipeline.
that streamers
Or
and
it can be
people
configured to use a portion for cabin AI and
play
infotainment
games,
and a portion for driver
streamers still.
assistance.
But
Thor's
anyone who
multi-compute
does anything
domain
online that may want to
isolation lets
use
concurrent time-critical processes
technology
run
that
without
will help
interruption.
them
On one computer,
kind of do what I'm
can
doing right now,
simultaneously run
just
Linux,
talking. You know,
QNX,
like
and
they make software to
centralizes
improve
numerous
those
computers
things as well
and
outside
simultaneously
just
offers a
GPUs.
leap in
But
capability while
all
reducing
this
cost
stuff
of
is just
power.
them talking about all the different
Today,
things that they're working
parking,
on.
active safety, driver
Like even
monitoring,
now, like what they're showing
camera
here is stuff for like
cluster, and
automated
infotainment
cars and
are
smart
different
cars kind of
computers.
stuff. Like I
In the
don't care about
future,
any of this,
these
honestly.
functions will no longer be separate computers, but will be delivered by software. that
Simeon
runs
says you
on
would think
Thor
these console
and
companies would
improves
want to
over
match these metrics.
Building
It-
robotic computers
they,
requires
I
two
don't think they
computers.
do, Simeon, and here's
AI
why.
Factory is
They
a data
don't want to
center
match these
that
metrics
processes
because they
data,
want it to still be
trains
cost
the AI,
affordable for the general
simulates
public.
digital
The
twins,
console
and maps the
gamer
world.
isn't looking
AI
to
computer
have
in the
a
car
PC
that
tower
processes the sensors
in
to
his
perceive the environment,
living room,
stay clear of
you
obstacles,
know,
and drive the
LED
car to
lights
its
bright,
destination.
you know, flashing all over
Nvidia
the
Drive
place.
is an
They're not
end-to-end
trying to
platform
do any
for
maintenance.
autonomous
They
vehicle
don't
development
care
and
to know to
deployment.
ever want to
For
build their own
development,
PC.
Drive
They don't even
includes
want to deal with the maintenance of
Replicator
of
synthetic
having a
integration,
pre-built PC and
NVIDIA
having to
AI
get the dust out of it
infrastructure,
from time to time.
Drive Sim, and
So
Drive Map.
they
For
want
deployment,
a closed-in
Drive includes
box
the full stack
that
driving
you just
and
turn it on
in-cabin
and it
AI
works,
applications,
and that's it.
the AI computer,
And
and the
in order to
Hyperion
get a little
reference
box,
autonomous vehicle system.
you got to think about like
Let me show
the
you some
form
new exciting
factor
capabilities
of
in the NVIDIA Drive
the
platform.
consoles drives a
First,
lot of
an
what
AI
they're capable
pipeline
of doing.
called
The reason
Neural
why these new
Reconstruction Engine
consoles are
that
so
came
much
out of
bigger
NVIDIA research
than previous
is now a
generation is that
major
they're
feature
trying
in
to
Drive
push a little
Sim,
bit further
creating
as far as
scenarios for
hardware
simulations of
goes and what
laborious
the
and
hardware is
difficult to scale.
capable of.
Our researchers have
But
developed an AI
that stuff's
pipeline
expensive.
that constructs a 3D
And
scene
Sony and Microsoft with the AMD to get their APU inside that powers their consoles created. They had to make some drawbacks. You know, they definitely wanted all of the RDNA 2 features that came out 2 years ago with AMD. But as far as performance goes, you gotta cool the system. And you can't have a system that is the same power as, say, like my PC right now in a small form factor like an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation. It just wouldn't be able to keep it cool. You will always have it shutting down and shutting off with the current like form factors that they have. And people aren't looking or expecting to see a console that's so big they gotta carry it with two hands, underhanded, you know, make sure they don't drop it. Like, nah, nobody wants something that's that big.
Using Nvidia Drive Map, we can place dynamic objects such as vehicles, as well as pedestrians.
Oh my god, I don't care.
Recorded data can now be turned into fully reactive and modifiable simulation environments for closed-loop testing.
Was the original path about to be the original path was definitely about to be a car accident.
Harvested scenes and assets. We can generate synthetic ground truth data to train perception networks.
If they don't get back to something that I actually care about in gaming, I'm going to turn the stream off. So I'm going to give them once this segment is over, if they start talking about other like technology they're developing that is more to do with other industries than gaming, then I'm gonna move on and we can do some talking about like whatever. We can do some talking about, you know, some of the other gaming topics that I set up.
Driving system from beginning to fleet operations. It's an integral part of our CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous deployment engineering process. One of the most important drive sim features is hardware in the loop, which lets us run the entire in-car software stack right there in the AI factory. The AI car computer has no idea it's actually inside a simulation and not in the car and driving on the road. DriveSim, with hardware in the loop, can also simulate the inside of the car. Future cars will not just have simple dashboards, but surround displays where digital and physical design come together. Car designers, software engineers, and electronics engineers can collaborate in DriveSim while running all the actual computers and software stacks. DriveSim will be their virtual design studio. Let me show it to you.
We are extending NVIDIA DriveSim's platform to create a digital twin of the car's interior with full hardware-in-the-loop support. NVIDIA Omniverse is the platform that brings this all together. Designers and engineers can work side by side to perfectly integrate the physical design with the digital interface before the actual car exists.
Let's try new cluster layout.
Sure.
All right, they just gonna keep talking about cars. All right,
Okay.
so I'm gonna shut this off,
Let's try this.
and
This looks good.
it wasn't bad though. You know, it was cool. It was cool. Get some gameplay up
built
here
on
real quick.
Omniverse will accelerate the development of new AI cockpit and in-vehicle infotainment systems, plus improve usability by testing them in a digital twin of future cars.
Safety is the #1 priority in robotics. And as I mentioned, building robotic systems requires building 2 computers, an AI factory in the data center and an AI computer in the car. Safety architecture, design, and methodologies are pervasive throughout our systems from data center to the car. NVIDIA has invested 15,000 engineer years in safety systems and processes. 5
All right.
million
Thanks,
lines of
Jensen.
code have
Appreciate
been
you, buddy.
safety-
All right, that's done. That is done. Okay, so I'm just gonna wrap that up. It's about, you know, what some of the leaks were saying in regards to the new cards that 24 gigs of VRAM. I don't think I ever saw anyone really like shoot for a particular price, but the pricing is probably as low as it's as high as they could potentially go. They couldn't justify going any higher than that, considering the way the market is and the fact that the entire market is flooded with 3000 series GPUs. If they would have made it so significantly higher, then I could see with the way performance is, the way so many people, like, there still is maybe about roughly 20% PC gamers still running on a 10,000 series card, that those people would just get a 3000 series card or even a 2000 series card instead of actually getting their new card. So they will kind of price themselves out of the market, and they gotta deal with the fact that both Intel is in the market and with AMD, and they're going to be way more competitive on pricing than Nvidia is. Nvidia is ahead of them when it comes to performance. In a lot of cases, in some of the mid to low range GPUs, AMD does beat them, but not on the high end. And so they just gotta be careful with it. Now, all that said, I mean, it was a decent presentation. I just kind of wish they would have didn't have all the extra non-gaming stuff in there, but I understand why they do that. It's stuff that they're working on, things their investors want to see them talk about, and or potential investors see that, you know, they might entice someone to invest in Nvidia. Now they see they're working in, you know, in other fields and stuff, but whatever. So let me go back to move some things over. Sycamore says, check this out. Nvidia pulling a fast one on consumers. 12 gigabyte 4080 is really a 4070. Don't be fooled. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, because this is a 12 gigabyte 4080 and a 16 gigabyte 4080. I wonder if what the actual 4070 is going to be, if it's going to be like a 10 gigabyte 4070. I can't see them doing the same VRAM for the 4070 as they do for the 4080. But that wouldn't surprise me at all, but that Nvidia decided to make that decision. Thank you, Sycamore, for sending that. What else here? Okay, so that's out of the way. Let's talk about Sean Layden real quick. So Sean Layden has decided to become agree to be a senior advisor to Tencent. I'm gonna pull up the actual I think he said this on, it looks like he said this on LinkedIn. This looks like LinkedIn to me. But what he said was, oh, hold on. What's up, Taz? Yeah, so this must be why you haven't responded to my message. You sent me a message? Oh, what did you send me a message on? I didn't see anything on Twitter. But so yeah. Let me finish this up real quick. Sean Layden says, update, I am delighted to share that I have recently joined Tencent Games as a strategic advisor. In this role, I hope to advise, assist, and support the team at Tencent as they deepen their activities and commitments within the industry to which I've devoted the majority of my career. We are at an epoch defining moment in gaming and interactive entertainment. There are many possible roads ahead, but only a few are profound, broadening, inclusive, edifying, inspiring, and or sustainable. That sustainable part, he's definitely talking about Game Pass there, because he's said multiple times he doesn't think Game Pass is sustainable. He continues on, I am thrilled to continue this journey of discovery and thank Tencent for the opportunity. Now, I find this extremely interesting, that he's working with Tencent now, mostly because Sean Layden has preached about the and warned about the potential of industry consolidation, of smaller independent developers being gobbled up by bigger publishers and corporations and platforms, stifling innovation, stifling the creative freedom of developers when they are owned by a corporation that will dictate what games they make. And if the games aren't proven to sell well, then more than likely you're not going to get that game approved. Now, the funny thing that I seem to think, right, is that that's how publishers act already. Like, you only really get innovation from indie games anyway. Like, publishers right now are very leery of allowing developers to do new things. Now, I literally just saw an article from EA, from Samantha Ryan, who is one of their general managers. She's the general manager at EA that oversees everything that isn't a sports game, a Battlefield game, or a Star Wars game. So essentially, developers like EA Motive, BioWare, all those guys. She does a lot of their work. She does manage the actual studios that do Star Wars. So she did say that. Now, she was talking about how EA has moved towards allowing developers to just do what they want, make the kind of games they want, giving them that freedom. And it's because they've seen that when they micromanage and they tell them, you tell BioWare, who excelled at single player role-playing games, to start doing multiplayer in all their games. Not only is it something they don't want to do, it's not necessarily their expertise either. And everyone just ends up unhappy because the dev didn't want to do it. The players didn't want to play it. And you just wasted a bunch of money. So it seems like EA is starting to get the hint on what you should do and how you should manage those things. But most publishers aren't like that. Like Ubisoft isn't like that. Activision, Take-Two aren't like that. Square Enix isn't like that. Like, even when you're an independent developer that works with these publishers, you get a trash contract that could potentially have you losing the IP sometime during development, the actual control and ownership of the IP. You negotiate. It was negotiated where you lost control of it from the very start anyway, and you end up dealing with a lot of stuff like politicking, things that have nothing to do really with game development that will cause problems. Or you end up like People Can Fly with Outriders, where the game was moderately successful, but they still haven't been paid a dime of royalties off of the game. Of course, their expenses were paid and salaries were paid during the development of the game, but as far as royalty goes, as far as the company making money off of it, that didn't happen. And so that's kind of like, the reality of AAA gaming as is. And so as that is the reality, Sean Layton talks about consolidation stifling innovation, and we're already there, in my opinion. It's just who tells you what you can and cannot make is shifting. I also kind of feel like, and I've said this before, that like the industry was always going to go towards this. It's just a natural progression of an industry that's growing and becoming more and more successful and making more money. More money than movies and music, at the moment. But what's important to understand is that at one point in time, Ubisoft wasn't this huge, humongous 220K developer publisher making a bunch of retreads of other games and not necessarily innovating on their own and trying to catch the wave on other popular games and slap their own IP on it. That wasn't always Ubisoft. Ubisoft used to excel at stealth single player games, Assassin's Creed, Splinter Cell. They used to excel at a different game experience that no one else was providing, that they popularized once upon a time. and then they became this big thing that we see today. But you know, EA used to specialize in games before they became just a Madden and FIFA machine. Rockstar used to do so much more than just one game a generation. So there's going to be new developers that come up that take the opportunity. They see the void that's been left vacant from independent third-party studios that have great ideas, and someone's going to come in and do that. Would it be, and you'll see smaller publishers do that with that, like it could be Annapurna Interactive, it could be Devolver Digital, you don't know. So I just kind of feel like it's just interesting to see for Sean Layden to be working with one of the corporations that has been at the forefront of industry consolidation, when that was something that he was so much against. So I don't know, maybe he's there to try to, you know, lead them away from it. You know, maybe he's there to try to advise them in other ways to, you know, get record profits without buying up everything. But who knows? We'll see. Simi says, also ironically, Sony invested more money into Tencent. Did they? Interesting. What else do I wanna? What else was on the topics list here? Leakers outing themselves, but of course not in a dirty way. Boy, oh freaking boy. So yeah, look, I don't know if you guys were aware of what happened yesterday. There has, or what's been going on in the past few months, but there's been a rise of leakers, and that, like, these fake insiders that always talk in vague terms and go, oh, I heard from a person that said that Sony is going to do a presentation at some point soon. I guess take it with a grain of salt. Like, that's nothing. Anybody could have said that. You just wasted everybody's time. But real leakers here who are breaking real information, like the snitch on Twitter, who everyone tends to believe must work for YouTube because he only breaks information that is going to be coming out within the next 24 hours or so, which would make sense. If he works for YouTube, he's seeing scheduled live streams or scheduled trailers or things that may provide information that no one knows yet, scheduled to go up at certain times. And if he works for YouTube, he can watch that content ahead of time and determine, you know, like, and then come out and say things that no one else knows. And he's done this like all summer, it feels like. And then there was this other guy, the real insider, who very braggadociously talked about how there was no better insider than him, and how he was giving information to the snitch, and this guy, like, I mean, basically ruined Ubisoft's entire Ubisoft Forward that was a week or two ago. Just released all the information on the Assassin's Creed games, even information that I'm certain they did not want to speak on, but because he went out there and said everything, they had to speak on it. So, like, there's like all these Assassin's Creed with different color code names that are coming. There's Mirage. I think Mirage's code name was Jade, but there's Red, which is an Assassin's Creed in Japan. There's all kinds of stuff that's out there, in addition to Infinity, which we'd already heard about from other leakers, you know, Schreier and stuff, that talked about a MMO style Assassin's Creed live ongoing service Assassin's Creed that nobody wants. That's coming out. They've had to talk about all this stuff because the real insider said it all. He revealed stuff that EA was working on, a little stuff that Sony was working on. He basically was just dropping all this info. And so, in true fashion, when people, whether it be catfish, whether it be a professional athlete, shout out to Kevin Durant, usually when people get caught, it's by their own mistakes and not due to any kind of investigation or anything like that. No, the real insider was outed by himself, and who he is Dan Allen. And I'm actually going to pull up Dan Allen Gaming's YouTube channel because I want you guys to understand, to see the scope of what this guy ruined. Because it makes no sense that he would do what he did, considering how big of a YouTube channel he had, and still has. But like, I'm going to show you guys this guy's channel here. This is Dan Allen Gaming. This is the guy that leaked it. And when he leaked it was, what this dude did was, someone sent a message to the real insider and he responded as Dan Allen to the message. Very confidently responded as Dan Allen and on his Dan Allen Gaming YouTube, Twitter account. Then when people was like, and people said, so Jason Schreier didn't snitch. No, this has nothing to do with, I don't know why people think Jason Schreier like snitched on him or something. I think just people just who got a bone to pick with Jason Schreier just wanted to make it seem like Jason did it. I mean, he ain't the nicest guy in the world, but this is because Dan actually outed himself. I seen the tweet where he replied to someone else who was talking to the snitch, and he replied as the snitch and said what he said. And so, when people was like, oh snap, Dan Allen just replied as the snitch, he deleted, he deactivated both the Dan Allen Gaming Twitter account and the Real Insider Twitter accounts, both at the same time. So that was just further confirmation. And then he came out with a statement, which I'll get into a little bit later. But I just wanted, like, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll blow it up a little bit more. He's got 189,000 subscribers. This guy has done a lot of interviews with industry people, voice actors who worked on various games, developers who worked on various games, big prominent people, really good interviews. He has very informative videos on games and tips and guides and stuff. The fact that he decided to do this, ridiculous. Like, for what? For what clout? Like, are you bored? Like, what was the purpose of taking information that you signed NDAs for? Taking that information and then blurting it out to everyone. And so, what is the end result of something like that, right? What happens when you get caught revealing information that you legally signed the NDA saying that you can't speak on? Well, of course he's going to get blacklisted. That's the first thing. And Ubisoft is no stranger to blacklisting people. At one point they blacklisted Skill Up. At another point they blacklisted, I forgot the name, but the guy who's always going on against microtransactions. He has a whole wrestling shtick. I can't remember his name, but I think he might actually go by, his pronouns might be them or they now. I don't know. I can't remember, but that content creator, they blacklisted that content creator. Ubisoft will blacklist you in a heartbeat. So will EA. So that's just the minimum, right? That he could expect to be blacklisted. Jim Sterling, thank you, Tanda. Jim Sterling was blacklisted by Ubisoft at 1.2. Like I said, they're no stranger to blacklisting people, and they will do it in a heartbeat. That's the minimum that he can worry about. I hope this guy has a good lawyer. I hope he does, because like he's not going to get his lawyer's not going to quote unquote get him off. He's going to need a good lawyer to try to minimize the damage that's going to be done here, because like, I mean, look, he looks like a middle-aged white guy. He's probably got a family. I don't know for certain, but he's probably got, you know, a wife and kids. What you don't want is one of these corporations completely ruining your life. And what you once had, where you may have, you know, got a full-time job, and you did YouTube, and you had a platform on YouTube as a side hobby that was very like profitable, beneficial for you. 47 says, why do you even care about his pronouns? Because I care. Mind your business. But for as far as Dan goes, like you're now opened yourself up to having your entire livelihood ruined. They could easily ruin him. Now, I don't know if they may find it like the damage that he did, depending on how bad it was or not that bad, to be that big a deal. I don't know. But if they felt his, take Ubisoft for example, if they felt his revealing of information about Assassin's Creed was that damaging, oh, they could definitely take him to court, take him for everything he's got. And so that, to do all this just so that people would give you attention anonymously, because you weren't even doing it from your official account, but from a sock account called The Real Insider. Absolutely ridiculous that he would do that to himself. And opened up his entire life, personal life, to be, you know, ruined in this way. So, well, I mean, we'll see what happens. At the very least, like there have been other people that have been blacklisted as content creators. They're still able to continue on. I've seen content creators get blacklisted, like these content creators who are like, their channels were focused on a specific game, like Destiny. They get blacklisted by Bungie. They're still out here doing their thing. They got a following that continues to follow them. The people who, and once you reach a certain level, there are gonna be people who defend you even when they know you're wrong. It's just weird. So like he'll get people like that, and he could be able to kind of continue his platform on. He's just gonna have to do some pivoting. He's not gonna be able to get the kind of access that he used to get, where he's getting flown out to certain places to test out games that no one else gets to see first, and rub shoulders with developers and directors, and glean all kinds of information and see things that he wasn't able to see. Like, all that's done, because you can't be trusted, and this gonna be a permanent mark on your record, you know, as far as, you know, as this industry goes, for as long as he's in it. But to do that just so that, you know, like, who knows why? I mean, he did come out with a statement, and I want to find his statement because he reactivated his Twitter account, I guess, once he'd spoken to maybe someone who could point him in the right direction of what to do from here. But essentially what he said was, I'm sorry to everyone for my actions. I'm ashamed and disappointed in myself. I'll be taking some time to reflect on my poor decisions, which will never occur again. Of course they won't, because ain't nobody going to trust you with information again, bro. He continues on, to everyone that has supported me over the years, I'm truly sorry I let you down, Dan. Now, yeah, he definitely needs some time to reflect and get lawyered up, of course. But let's not kid ourselves. Thank you, Cat. And by the way, afternoon, buddy. He's just sorry he got caught. Absolutely. That's all this is. That entire, I am ashamed and disappointed in myself. No, you're not. Come on, bruh. You willingly did this. You willingly leaked information that you signed NDAs that you would not leak. You willingly did that stuff. You're a grown man. You knew what you were doing. You knew the consequences if you got caught. And you're the one who caught you. You did it to yourself, bro. You did it to yourself. So let's cut the cap. You're not ashamed. You're ashamed of being caught. You're not disappointed in yourself. If you're disappointing yourself, you're disappointing yourself for allowing yourself to get caught. That's what you're really disappointed about. That you didn't switch accounts. And like, I mean, honestly, I don't have like 5 million accounts out here. I don't have multiple accounts. I got SLOMO backslap on Twitter. That's it. But if I'm gonna have another account on Twitter, I'm not gonna link that account to the same app. That's stupid. I mean, I'm not even doing stuff like that, and I just realized that's a recipe for disaster eventually. How dumb do you have to be to do that? Where you're legally the chances of getting caught is easy as you just forgetting to switch to the other app. I'm sorry, not the other app, the other profile. That's just dumb. Really dumb, man. Well, thought. No, is there anything else? I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yes, Arcade, he Kevin Durant it himself, and that's the reference I made earlier. Kevin Durant did the same thing. Kevin Durant had this habit of I hope he's grown out of this, but he probably hasn't. But when people would say bad things about him on social media, he had a habit of creating sock accounts for him to go after the people that were talking ish on him, and he forgot to switch accounts and outed himself. It's pretty funny, actually. I think that was about 3 or 4 years ago. Hilarious. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is switch to the games portion of this. And I'm gonna do a poll which game to play first. And I got Wulong. Got the demo installed on my Xbox Series S. I got Valkyrie Elysium demo on PlayStation 5, and then I also got a interesting first-person shooter that I just found out about called Shatterline, and it's called Shatterline Search and Destroy. It's got PvE and PvP in it. Looked pretty interesting. Wanted to check it out or get that installed too, and that's on PC. So this poll is live now. You guys let me know which game you guys want me to play first, and we can get it going. Slacker says there's no demo on PC. For which one? Well, for Wulong, I checked in the Xbox app. I could not find Wulong in the Xbox app for the demo. So instead, I went and got installed it on my Xbox Series S. Tando says Deathloop is officially out on Xbox now. You know, hey, look, good for the Xbox people. They got something of AAA quality to finally play this year. I tried Deathloop last year. Wasn't really into it, so hopefully they enjoy it though. Cat says objective based. I assume you mean Shatterline. Shatterline has, from what I did, the opening stuff, like it has a story to it. I wouldn't say it's a good story, but like there is PvE stuff that is objective based, and then there is PvP stuff which seems to be kind of like a mix of, because you get supers in it too. It's like a more tactical, grounded version of like Overwatch a little bit. So Yeah, yeah. Smitty says no one wants to see SLOMO's trash first-person shooter skills. Absolutely, no one wants to see that. You know, it just so happens that all the time that I do play, I must be going up against bots and people worse than me because I always tend to dominate. It's just so weird how that turns out, you know. Let me look at this poll. I haven't looked at the poll yet. Wulong is winning. Shockingly. Wow. Wow. Huge margin. That's weird. Why is Wulong winning by so much? I'm surprised by that. I was expecting it to be, no one knows who Shatterline is, so I didn't expect that to win, but I thought it'd be more of a back and forth between Wulong and Valkyrie Elysium, but you know, it's fine. It is what it is. Smitty says Cronus. Oh man, how you go from trash first-person shooter skills to I must be using the Cronus? Because good grief, to be considered Cronus level without a Cronus, that's peak. That's a high compliment, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Kat says I've seen Elysium, haven't seen Wulong yet. I've seen a little bit of both, right? And I've seen the trailers for both games. I'm interested in both of them. Definitely gonna play both of them when they come out. I don't know if how much I like Elysium may determine whether I'm so hyped on it that I can't wait for the PC version that comes out like a month later, or like a month and a half later, or I'm just gonna get it on PlayStation because I don't want to wait. But we'll see. If it's like something that's like it's cool, but I'm much rather play other games than play it. Like I probably would end up getting it on PC because if I buy it on PlayStation, but I'm still playing other games, by the time I get around to playing Valkyrie Elysium, it's already coming out on PC, and it's just like, well, why that? You know, that's going to be the better performing version for me. Why didn't I just wait at that point? I just wasted my money by getting it so early. Because like more than likely it would have been on sale at that point on PlayStation 2. So you know how it is. Smitty says Wulong low-key tough. Okay. I ain't got a problem with that, you know. Platinum the Elden Ring out here. You know how I do. Smitty says I thought Wulong was easy at first, and then I kept getting bodied. Hey, well look, I thought that's how I felt with Thymesia. You know, I was doing good when I did the last stream with Thymesia for a little while, and then I started getting bodied too. So I'll let that run for a little while longer. Make sure everyone gets their opportunity to vote, and then we'll switch over to one of these games. But what do you guys been playing? It's September now, and Valkyrie does have a PS5 demo. Yes, it's only on PS5 and PS4. I think it's on PS4. But it's only on the PlayStation platform, the demo. But the game itself is also coming out on PC. A lot of demos tend to skip PC, interesting enough, although unless it's a game that's exclusive to PC. Arcade's been playing. Arcade is being the casualist of casuals, playing 2K and COD beta. Good grief. Smitty out here with some actual, taste in games. So I'm messing with your Arcade. No, I'm not. And Fire Emblem Three Houses. That's what's up. 47 is playing The Last of Us Part 1. Cool. Simeon says I've been playing Pokemon. The Fire Emblem Three Houses demo. Why the demo, Simeon? And COD beta. I mean, like Fire Emblem is out. You could probably get it, a physical copy of it, for a Switch at like a GameStop or something for cheaper too. Arcade says I tell everyone now I'm a casual, as you should, man, as you should. But you try to play other games though. I respect that. I do. Lucius is playing Ni no Kuni since it came on Game Pass. It's the first one that came on Game Pass, right? I own the second one on both PlayStations. So look, this is why I'm kind of like leery on buying Valkyrie Elysium on PS5, because I bought Ni no Kuni the day it came out on PlayStation. Then later on, I saw it on sale on PC. I had never played it on PlayStation. So I bought it on PC, and even then, over a year later, I finally start playing it, and I was like, "Oh, this is a cool RPG. The Ni no Kuni 2 is not that bad." So like, why spend the money on something I know I'm not gonna play? Slack Rose is playing Trails of Cold Steel. Which Trails Slack Rose? I'm at odds with Trails of Cold Steel, and here's why. I like the fact that it's a series that's got like 5 daggone games, and
I know you buy games that you don't want to play.
oh my god, here this guy go. What's up, Forte?
I know why.
Why is that?
You ain't got nothing else to do. You're a whale. You got all this money.
I'm a whale.
It's all this money burning a hole in your pocket. So you just play it. You just place it on games and say, you know what? I think this game might actually be pretty good. I'm gonna spend my money on it, and I ain't gonna let nobody know that I made a mistake by buying this trash game.
Why it gotta be a trash game? If I would not say that on a game I didn't play.
You don't know, but you buy these games though. How many games is inside your Steam library right now that you ain't played that you bought?
I mean, look, I can't
Okay.
determine that on a whim. I mean, I can tell you how many games are in my Steam library, but I can't tell you how many.
How many did you actually play though?
I have 137 games in my library.
Games actually got installed on your system that you actually.
Well, I only have 1 terabyte. I do that on purpose because it forces me to play games, and I just have them sit in line around. You know,
Well,
y'all be some digital hoarders out here. Where y'all just
no. What I'm asking you is, of those, how many games? 100 and what?
137.
137 games. How many of those games did you actually install at one point on your game and play?
I can't determine that based off of just looking.
You can see. It will tell you if you actually installed it and launched it. It will tell you.
I would have to go.
Playtime.
I would have to go to each individual one. I can't give you that answer right now, man.
Because we all know what the answer to that will be. Probably a very small percentage.
You said probably. See, which means you don't know.
Because we don't know 100%.
You don't know.
But guess what? I can guarantee right now. I can guarantee it that it's less than, if it's 100 and something, what, 20 something you said. I guarantee you probably launched 138. I guarantee you have probably only launched no more than 40 of those games that you bought. No. It's more than that. It's more than that, man. I guarantee, because guess what, SLOMO? You go on buying sprees. You're like, oh, look, this game's cool. It's on sale. It's $1, and I'm about to buy it. And you guess what?
I don't buy anything.
Because you just like everybody else out here. Don't try to make yourself seem like you, because trust me, I'm in the same boat. I got over 700 games.
So this is why you're saying this. This is why you're saying this, because you're in that boat and you want somebody. See, a lot of times when we doing things that we know we shouldn't be doing, we want other people to be in that boat with us. We want company in our lack of ability
But this is company that everybody has.
No, it's not everybody.
To sit here and say that that everybody in here that has now it might be different on Xbox and PlayStation, because those up until recently you really didn't get deep discounts on games. They just started doing that over the course of the middle of last generation. But everybody's Steam library, let's be for real, a good 50 to 60% of those games you have never launched. A good 50 to 60, because you just buy games on a whim.
No, don't do that.
How many Humble Bundles did you buy, SLOMO? I know you bought some before.
How many what?
Humble Bundles. How many did you buy?
Barely any. I think I've only done one humble bundle. One.
And I guarantee you, that Humble Bundle, if it had like 8 games in it, you probably only launched 1 or maybe 2, because you bought it because it was 1 game inside that bundle. You was like, oh, I'll get that bundle, and guess what? It comes with
that's
6
not
other
why.
games.
Look. Okay. I will say the one Humble Bundle that I did buy, I did not launch those games. I bought the Humble Bundle because the money.
Why'd you buy it?
Because it was like they said the money they were doing some kind of charity. The money was going towards kids with some kind of disability or something. So I said, sure, why not? So I knew the money was going to a cause. And it was like I didn't care about to get the games.
You could have just donated that money.
I mean, they gave me the codes for the games. I was like, all right. What
once
I probably
again-
should have did was probably should have like take those codes and like just give them out to the 10%ers,
You
doing the
should have.
DPS.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Absolutely,
I
I agree.
you know, I just fulfilled them and they just sit on my library. But I didn't care about the
Yeah,
games. I was
once-
just
once
trying to help
again,
out
that's what-
charity.
Listen, that's all I'm saying. You know, no matter how you did it, there are a bunch of games sitting in your library that you have no intention in playing.
Yeah, no, 47 is right. You talking about Brap? That's what Brap does. Brap just buys.
Brap is worse. Brap is worse.
He just buys
Brap is
anything.
70%. He's probably 70% games he don't play.
But I played too many games for you to be like, look,
No,
look,
I'm not.
no,
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
don't look at my games beat annually, which is usually pretty high, and say think that's all the games I played that year. I usually play double the amount of games that I beat in a year, but I'm not the kind of person that if I start a game, let me go ahead and finish it. No, if I don't like it, I'm gonna know it within the first half hour or so, and then yep, and it's out, uninstalled, I'm done, I'm moving on. I don't have time for that. So I end up playing a lot of games, and
I'm with you.
So
you do. I mean, that's one thing I give you. You play a lot of games. I'm just saying, no matter who you are, and like I said, this isn't mutually to you. This is mutually everybody. No matter who you are, there's a reason it's called a backlog. It's not called a backlog because you just didn't get around to playing it. It's a backlog because there's a bunch of games that you either got on some type of stupid discount, or you're one of those people that frequently download the free PlayStation Plus or the Xbox Live game or something that they give you for free, or the same thing. I guarantee you, there's another thing. Your Epic library. You download.
That's
every month, though.
no, hold on.
Every time they pop up, you download them.
Not every time, because some of those games I don't even like. They don't look remotely interesting to me, and I don't install them. But the ones that are interesting, like I do install them, and I rarely ever play them, and they're free. That's different. They're free games.
No, listen. I'm just saying. Even if those games are free, you still click on the button to claim them. You may not install them, but you still claim them, right?
Yeah, because they're free.
Okay, but it's just a simple fact. Like it's the whole principle.
No, if they were $5 each, it would change the entire dynamic.
No, I agree, but because those games don't have they're not even worth $5.
By the way, Wulong wins the poll, so Wulong's going to be the first game played.
Is that game actually out? I have seen people playing it. Is it like a demo or something, or is it actually?
It's a demo. Hopefully, switching to the screen is going to work.
Well, first of all, SLOMO, I just came here to say hi to you.
Oh boy, it is all nothing but darkness. Why is it?
I missed you. I missed the 10%ers. How you guys been?
The 10%ers have been good. I think they've been good, right?
Luca texted me last night just out of the realm and put up some googly eyes like
Cat said this man derailed the stream with no remorse.
Sure did. Just came up in here and was like, I know what's going on.
Why isn't okay, so I don't know why I'm not getting any picture.
Listen, but it's only a few people, mainly me and Luca, that could come in here and do this to SLOMO because we family. We can do this to each other.
It is just complete blackness. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me hit the be right back. Try to get this figured out. Look, I just got this capture card, right? I've tested this capture card out. You know, I actually pulled out my very expensive and better quality capture card internally out of my my PC with this external one, so that I could have my be freed up to get a GPU that can go beyond 8 gigs VRAM. I did that, and now here I am, the first time trying to use the thing on screen, and it ain't working.
Busted.
So, I mean, like, this is the first time, like, I've used it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time it's not showing anything. I don't know what to, you know what?
You don't know what to do.
Wait, is it? No, my splitter is on the right when it's not on the PlayStation.
So chat, how you guys been today,
hold
man?
up. Did people hear that?
I don't. Oh, do you? Oh, you literally switched to a B right back to the.
Yeah, I did. And then I switched out.
Did you at least tell the people?
Yeah. They hear me. They hear me right now.
Oh, they hear you. Okay, got you. I'm just making sure.
No, that doesn't make any sense. What?
That's what happens when you break your PC because you don't know what you're doing.
Excuse me? I know what I'm doing, sir. Okay, I stream more than you.
Debatable. Well, yeah. That's
That's not debatable whatsoever.
That's not right. That's not debatable. You're right. That's very not debatable.
Oh crap! I know why. Wait, I think I know why. There it is. Look at that. Now I need sound. I don't have sound. Why don't I have sound?
He broke his sound. My sound's broken. Broken.
We pull that up.
Oh, $520, $730.
Now, I hear it, but I don't think it's coming through the stream. I mean, nothing coming into the stream right now because Series S taking forever to load this game.
Uh-oh. Series S out here having hard drive and having issues?
Yeah, I mean, it is a demo, so I'm not going to be too hard on it.
SLOMO out here talking bad about the Series S. Uh-oh.
This game is still in development. The content may differ from the final game. Of course. Wait, I heard. Hey, don't say nothing, okay? Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
You're making a lot of sound, man. Can you mute yourself?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was moving paperwork. I'm sorry. I mute myself.
Okay, the sound does come through. Awesome. Okay, you can unmute yourself now. All right, scene brightness. Man, whatever. I don't care. In initial settings. Yes, I wish to proceed. Wulong Fallen Dynasty demo. Let's go. Audio. Let's not have that loud. You know, my voice is deep. I have that DJ voice, so you know, loud sounds can
Lord, here you go.
appear
louder. For compensating for something, y'all.
Excuse me?
He said my voice is so deep, so deep. What you compensating for, man? Tell me.
There ain't no compensate. It is. Why does it say continue? I've never played this. All right, new game. Let's go.
Somebody played it.
Yeah, Simeon says that's the loudest paper. Exactly. This man just got like papers just flip flapping all over the place.
Well, it's not like a. It's not
I
like
get to make my character. Okay. We already know what's about to happen. Hey, you know what? No, let's make it
slappiest.
Make a check here.
Gonna make him slappiest.
What does she look like? Let's go with the Asian one. Stance. There's no difference between these stances, but is it? What's it? All right, we're gonna stick to basic skin tone. Face. You know what? Face is pretty cool. Well, look at other faces. Whoa, that's a guy.
SLOMO said, I just ran into another guy. A guy.
Oh, it's a skin type. Skin. Okay. This seems more youthful. Let's go with that one. Body skin type. What's the difference? There's no difference between these. How am I supposed to even tell if she got clothes on? You know, we will keep it like that. Voice. You know, it's really hard to hear what the voice types are, Forte, with the with the papers.
Dude, I am literally barely moving papers.
Okay, if you say so.
You make it seem like okay, never mind.
Select one of the 5 phases that matches your playstyle. Fire phase, attack oriented, excels in attack. The divine beast of the fire phase is the power that engulfed the nearby arena area in fire. Earth phase excels in defense. Yeah, that ain't me. Wood phase. The wood phase.
What the hell is wood phase?
You know what the wood phase is. No,
I
no,
do.
it's support oriented. It still the support and recover. Is this a multiplayer game? Why would I want to have a character who excels in support and I'm playing by myself? Metal phase, debuffing. Water is stealth. You know, this is me. Fire. Let's go, man. You want to start the tutorial? Heck yeah, I do. Something says it is multiplayer. Interesting. I didn't know that. Now I see why it's on the Xbox. It makes sense to me. John says, or SLOMO, did you raid yet? Raid? Destiny? No, John. Forte, did you do the King's Fall raid yet? I'm pretty sure you have.
I have 12 clears now.
You have what?
I have 12 clears.
12 clears, so that's a definite. Status menu. Equip 2 types of melee weapons.
But SLOMO, why don't you want to play Destiny? You should install it. It's not like it's a terrible game.
I did have it installed, and guess what I did with it?
Reinstall.
I uninstalled
Nothing.
it.
Why? You said you were a man. You're a man of good games, but you don't want to play a good game.
Because I don't want to play that game. This would be. Is this dual?
But you played everything though.
Bronze.
Why don't you want to play that
attack
game?
is less, but I'm doing something here, man. So
Well,
attack.
No, I'm just engaging with the rest of your fans. You know, the ones that don't support you and ask why aren't you playing. That's all I'm doing. I'm just asking questions that they're asking.
They're not. Well, no.
Yeah,
That
they'll say they're not because one just asked a question about it.
Can I do? Oh, hold on a second. Can I put this one into 2 ring pawn? Okay. So, because what I was going to do was use the bronze dual swords, right? But their attack power is like 21 less than the ring pommel sabers. But I don't wonder if that's not like, if there isn't a switch melee weapon. Is it like Elden Ring? With the this block. Oh, you hit the right trigger and hit directional pad. Is it up and down? It is up and down. Lock on a target. Okay. Alright, I'm locked on. Alright, oh, activate. Okay. Let's see. I thought. Damn it. Hold up. What was the button to change weapons again? I gotta go back. You know what? Let me do this. Yeah, that's what I thought. I couldn't do what I did before. Oh my. Okay, not bad. It doesn't look that great on the Xbox Series S, but I mean, I don't know. It may not look this good on the other platform, on the Xbox and PC when it eventually comes out on PC. So, martial art. Oh, okay, I gotta do. Okay. Eliminate the enemy. Done. Don't do the drug that is destiny. Oh, I already know 47. Okay, deflect. Right before enemy attacks. Dodge.
What makes it a drug? I mean, you got to think though. If it's a drug, that means people get addicted to it because it actually is good. it may not be good for you, but it's a good game. That's why people are addicted to it.
I thought I
Just
did that.
saying.
Come on. Attack me. I clearly did the, you know what? Let's go. Let me just get the guard out the way. Okay, that's done. Deflect. Ah, I see you now. Deflect counterattack.
Hello.
You guys got no computers here.
Come on. There we go. Okay, deflect against critical blows. An enemy will wind up to perform a critical blow, which cannot be blocked with guard. Taking damage from a critical blow will lower your morale rank by 1. If you redirect the enemy's critical blow, the power of the deflect increases. You can significantly break the enemy's stance and recover your negative spirit. Okay. Alright. Okay, that didn't. Is that right? Ah, okay. Fatal strike near defenseless enemy. Okay. I think I got the gist of it. Get that loot. Shoot. Hold left trigger, shoot with right trigger, aim with right thumbstick, and then switch weapons with right trigger. Okay. Do I not have? Oh, I gotta equip it. So let's put that. Oh, ranged. The bamboo bow. And alright. Oh, it's just there. Okay, alright. I equipped it. I gotta put both types on. Alright. There. Both types are there. And then okay. I'm out of arrows. Damn. The aiming's interesting because it's like I can't like hold it for some reason. Wizardry spell. Okay. Summon the divine beast. Alright, well. Go ahead and get him, bird. Divine beast resonation. Ooh, change my weapons. Interesting. This is, I've been looking for a game that does me the way Destiny does everyone who's hooked. I don't know if you want that, man. I don't know if you want to end up, you know, losing your ability to make rational thought and independent thoughts, you know. Arturo says, now SLOMO playing the Samurai Showdown type RPG game. I ain't thought about Samurai Showdown in so long. It is running. There we go. Just like a totem or so. Oh crap! What the heck just happened? Yo. Something went wrong and I just run off a cliff. Can I level up? I don't have enough. Yeah, okay, that's definitely like the way that's set up is like a Souls-ish game. But wait, was I supposed to do something up here? Rest. Whatever. Technically, yeah, it's a demo, so you know you gotta expect some issues. You know. What's up, buddy? That I don't have those. I don't know why I was trying to do an assassination there. The reason why I was running up on him and didn't actually hit him for a minute. I thought like I would get. Oh crap! Where did you come from? You could do stuff. You could do stealth attack. Like, yeah. Do I have to have a certain character to do stealth attacks? Cause like I tried to run up on him and like I don't know. Maybe I was pressing the wrong button. That may have been all on me. Who knows? There's a chest there. Guy walking up there. Let's go down here first. Uh-oh. They like to do that, like sneak up on you. You don't see them coming into, you know, not paying attention to your surroundings. They'll get you. I could go. Ooh. You ain't hitting nobody, bro. You ain't hitting nobody, bro. What you talking about? All right. I didn't mean to come all the way down here, but I guess here I am. Wanted to look at the other areas up there, but just I don't know what button is for Xbox, but it's triangle for place there. Yeah, that's what I hit. I hit Y for Xbox, which is the same as triangle. Is there a crouch? I don't think they talked about crouching. No, I don't think there's a crouch. You tried it. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Oh crap, I'm dead. What was my health at? You will lose morale points and have your genuine key when you are killed by an enemy. The morale rank of the enemy that kills you will increase. Oh, they got the nemesis system working. Or at least a little bit a way of it. You can regain your lost key and morale points by defeating the same enemy. I didn't see what he said about whether it was a boss or not. I need to find the guy that killed me down there. Okay. Get my morale back. Oh my god. Oh, that's my health. I didn't even see that was the health there. Bro, can you believe that? That took way too much damage from him. There's a guy up here? He had no idea I was... How did he not know I was coming? I mean... How do I heal? Is there like a... I don't think the tutorial talked about healing. I've been picking up junk I don't need. So what up, Def Lloyd? What's up, man? So YouTube notifications suck balls as usual. You know how it is, bro. Let's look here at supplies. Okay, I should use it. Where did that get me up to? Okay, I'm full now. All right. A lot of birds everywhere. Let's find the guy that killed me. That's him right there, I think. Is that the dude? Am I here? Oh, I can bring out the divine beast now. Alright, you definitely get that work, son. Oh, crap. Why am I stuck against the fucking wall? That divine beast ain't do nothing. What is going on, man? Did someone just throw an arrow at me? Yo! Okay. Same guy killed me. Up on D-pad to heal. Thank you. I ain't asking for no daggone companion. Shut up. Let's go, man. How did they... I gotta stop blocking more. Break his guard. Don't even get a chance to turn around. Alright. I need to talk to this dude again. No, stop doing that, man. Alright, they gotta fix that. That can't happen in the middle of a fight. Who is shooting arrows? Oh, that's... Is there a way to get up here? I don't have any more bow and arrows as it is. I should have took him out. Let's do this here. Hey guys, just don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me, guys. Y'all chasing me? They sure ain't. All right. What's up? Your arrows at me. You want to freaking mine? Okay.
Do you actually do this even when you're playing by yourself, not streaming? Just talk to yourself. What
if I do? What if I? Oh snap! They actually moved.
this sounds very natural for you. Like you just sit there and have a conversation with the game like you're talking to
What is
somebody.
the range on that? Is nothing. I'm sorry. Wait. I thought the beast thing. I thought no. I thought I could pull out the divine beast and I can't. Yeah, keep rushing me like that and see what happens. Dang. Whoa, why am I frozen? Come on. Yeah. Getting my morale back, you rat bastard. Come on. Bitch. Let's go. All my morale is back. And give me your loot. Yellow turban champion. Yes, that's what. Can I put that on? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if I talk like this all the time. Maybe it's the weapons I have are not that strong. Maybe I should switch to something else. Hodeo. Timmy says the camera annoys him. Yeah, camera's not the best. I want to keep dual weapons though. Let's make this my second weapon. Oh yeah, and I want to look at equipment. Yeah, see that's better. That's a lot better. Any accessories? Nope. Alright. I think it was like that. Alright, so what are the Joey says the bar under your health is spirit. If it's all the way red, you stagger, you deflect, or you use attacks to get it. Okay, I got you. Oh no, I don't have bow. I don't have arrows, man. I can't jump up there. Oh, yeah, I can. There we go. Oh, he came down at me. Give me your loot. Got some arrows now. Oh. That guy's up there is drunk or he is dead. Hey, y'all, don't mind me, please. Oh my god, that was stupid. I mean, okay, hold on, I'm in trouble. Let me heal. Can I heal? Heal! Alright, you know what? Oh, it was up on D-pad. Yeah, I need to get it together. I'm blocking! Alright. Something I'm not liking here. It's like an exaggerated amount of stuff that, like, it's time, like I'm blocking and the block isn't immediate. It's like, why is it taking so long to block? Like, even though, like, this is block, right? Hold up. Give me a second. Corey Hill, what is up, man? With a $20 super chat. What's good? SLOMO in chat. Just started this last night. Got up to the first boss. Died a few times. LOL. How are you enjoying it so far? So far, I'm dying. So far. He said Hill's a bit unresponsive in demo. Yeah, because like I literally just died just then because I kept trying to heal and it would not heal. And I'm just like, yo, I'm healing. You know, what's the... But I mean, combat goes like it's like a And that thing keeps happening. So that's the biggest issue. Is that like some bug keeps appearing, and when the bug appears, it makes my controller unresponsive. I wonder if it's like an issue with the game and Bluetooth, because my controller is Bluetooth. I do have a. Is this connected? I have a USB-A to USB-C cable that I can plug into my Xbox, and then that might allow me. I wonder. I'm gonna test that out real quick. So I wonder if this will stop that from happening. It almost seems like when that UI pop-up says something is wrong, when it goes away, my controller, like we see it, like I died one time to it. As soon as I got in the game, it did it, and I walked off a cliff. I wonder if it has something to do with the controller. So I'm about to give me a second here. So I'm going to connect this to my controller. Now we're directly connected. You need a controller for this game. I have a controller, sir. Thank you. All right, hopefully this won't be a problem anymore, and then maybe this will fix the heal issues. See, that's a little bit too exaggerated. Just heal, bro. Like, why she gotta look at it and then heal? Yeah. Yo. Okay. They really want me to deflect that. Alright. Instead of dodging it. You guys agree the animation is just way too long, exaggerated, and slow. Nobody trying to see all that. Yeah, we trying to heal up so we can get to the next part. Okay, that's all right. All right, can I get a little bit more comfortable with the combat? What's up, fellas? Hey, what does that thing do? I mean, what is that supposed to do? I don't. Still hit me. I'm blocked, brother. Getting bodied. All right. I'm gonna do one more attempt. Then I'm gonna switch over to Valkyrie Elysium. Maybe it's the demo. I don't know, but like, I'm finding the controller to be kind of unresponsive here. So if you finish the demo, you get a survey to tell Team Ninja your thoughts. It's definitely complaining about the heal. Yeah, the heal takes too long. Like sometimes like the block shows up, but then other times it's like, yeah, we know you block, but we don't care, you know. I'm about to switch over to the 2 blades now. I like the dual blades better. What? Was that supposed to be an animation? It seemed like it started the assassination animation and then said, never mind. So are you repeating the same levels in this game demo? No, I'm on the same level. I've been dying a lot is what I've been doing. Why am I targeting the wrong guy? He's right here. No, it was that. There we go. All right. Bro. I ain't going out like that. I gotta do this one more time. Can't go out like that. Dude, do the freaking assassination. Why do you... Then you getting bought. Am I? Of course his ass fell down there. Bro. The bugs. Good grief. This dickhead again. Okay. I have no idea. Oh, it gives me flaming swords. Yeah. Yo, this guy's range is freaking ridiculous. No, don't take. Go ahead and take an hour. He takes away my entire heal because she took forever to heal. And I blocked. And it. Okay. I think I'm done for now. I'll come back to it at a different time, but good grief. I don't like the controls. I don't like the responsiveness of the other controls because it seems like maybe I'm used to how FromSoft is with controllers, but like the controls of the game. But I'm not seeing the responsiveness. Maybe it's just me. I got money here. Can I actually level up? I can. That's for ranged. Where's for melee? Spirit defense, fire. Wait, how do you... Oh, it's at 10. Oh. Wait, what? So where does... Oh, invest. I see it. Invest. Interesting. Alright. Done with this one. Let's switch to... Go ahead and switch to Valkyrie Elysium. Turn that off. Okay, Valkyrie, Elysium. This should work. Yes, worked seamlessly. Thank you, Capture Card. And the sound popped up right. Matter of fact, for everyone that has asked the question in regards to how to get the sound working for PlayStation. Oh crap! Wait a minute. Is it? I know I heard it for a quick second. Let's make sure it's still working. If not, I will show people what to do. I don't hear anything at all. You know what? It's not working. So this is what you do. You go down here to this sound, and where it says output here, you have to switch it from, when you're using a capture card, you have to switch it from your headset to HDMI TV. Now sound appears. This is something that I've seen a lot of people deal with and not be able to fix for their streams. And so, you know, it's a specific issue just for PlayStation. So go there, here in the hit the menu button, PlayStation button, go to sound, switch it from your headset to HDMI TV, and the sound will come through. Ooh, look, yeah, there we go. I meant to go here. Let the sound go a little bit further down. All right. Let's go hard. I kind of don't want to go hard after Wulong slapped me, but I'm gonna play that Wulong demo later.
Long before the memory of man, Odin Allfather, chief of the gods, and his brothers combined their strength to slay the primeval giant Ymir, thus forging the world.
Okay.
Under the world tree Yggdrasil, gods and humans dwelled in the realms of Asgard, Midgard, and Niflheim. But their peaceful existence was not to last. The monstrous wolf, Fenrir, bared its terrible fangs upon the world, threatening all existence. Odin stood and fought against the ferocious wolf and its forces in Asgard. But soon, their conflict would envelop all the worlds in war and chaos.
Have you tried Still Rising yet? I wasn't really interested in Still Rising. It's too many Souls-like games coming out, so like I just kind of just like the Mizia was the one I knew I was definitely going to be interested in. Both of them coming out almost at the same time. I just chose one over the other.
Of their vicious battle, Fenrir sunk its fangs into Odin's neck, tearing his windpipe.
Ooh.
And Odin impaled the beast's skull with his spear, Gungnir. The two could fight no longer, signifying the end of the war on Asgard. However, the destruction did not cease. The mighty blast of Yalmahorn echoed through the lands, proclaiming the coming end. Versed as he was in the Seeress's prophecy,
Hey, Arturo, watch your mouth, bro. Final Fantasy games are not boring. Final Fantasy games are, well, I mean, some of them are. I'll admit some of them are, but like, most of them have been of high quality.
Return to nothingness. In one last attempt to defy this fate, Odin created a new class of gods.
Okay.
Valkyrie, can you hear me? I am Odin, the ruler of this world and your creator.
Okay.
If you can hear my voice, then proceed further.
She got that anime run going. Your destination is shown by yellow location marker. The distance to the location is displayed above. Okay. Whoa. Ooh. Wait. Go to. Jump. Keep tilted. Yeah, okay, I did that already. L2. Interesting. Okay.
It is almost time for you to wake up.
And bet in this game, of course, look, it's fine with bugs. I know I complained about Wulong's bugs. Hopefully they fix the controller issues and the disconnecting issues. Oh wait, ooh, here we go. But like, it's to be expected that a demo is gonna have those kind of problems. It's to be expected. So I'm not that upset with Wulong. It's just I hope those issues are straightened out before the game comes out, because it's kind of frustrating that you're in the middle of a fight and the screen pops up saying something went wrong. They don't tell you what went wrong, and your controller just goes dead. Like, it's not fun when that happens. Stepping slash. There we go. Oops. Well. Already, I'm enjoying the combat in this game more than Wulong. I'll say that much. Slash kick. Oh, whoops, that wasn't good. Let's do this again. Ooh. Why is it? Okay, that. There we go.
Defiled soul, you shall be free.
Yeah, I like this game. I like this combat. Valkyrie's health gauge will be displayed below her. The gauge will deplete as she receives damage, of course, and the game ends once it hits. Oh yeah, I know that. Lock on. So I already figured out how to do that. Switch. Okay. Wow. Okay. While in the air, slash, okay. Yeah, got it.
Be the first to strike.
Come on. Oh, it's up there. Oh yeah. Me. I know what to do. Come on, game. Don't forget.
Valkyrie, you have the power to use the souls of the dead. I will share with you the knowledge I possess of the souls I have sensed out thus far.
Okay. Pressing R1. While pressing R1, press the button map to a summon. Interesting. Oh.
An easy fight.
Interesting. Oh, wait. Okay. Cool, both of them out. Okay, I like that. Pull in some teammates. Interesting.
I'll be standing by.
And they disappear once the enemies are gone. Cool. Soul gauge is displayed beneath the health. Summoning in her jar would deplete the soul gauge. Okay, so that's definitely not something that you could rely on for the most part. Souls have several types, with each color possessing their own uses. Green, restore health. Blue, restores the soul gauge. Yellow, acquire skills and upgrade weapons. Okay.
I expected nothing.
Hold R2 and press. Oh yeah, I did that already. I actually did this already.
This
but
should be
alright.
easy enough.
The arts. Good.
Do
looking
not
good.
fear, for this is your salvation.
I like the voice acting too. Press R3 to lock on. R1 the button mapped on. I should have paid attention. Okay. Press it in.
Show me why it is you fight.
What is the purpose?
This is the true work of a knight.
I mean, let's do this again. I should have just read it. That's on me.
Allow me to take a look.
It said R1, right? For sure it wasn't R2. SLOMO, are you playing this game on easy mode? I'm playing. I put it on the hardest difficulty. I put it on hard. I was told that the game wasn't that difficult to begin with, to put it on hard if you wanted a challenge, so I did that. But it's the only challenge I'm getting so far is what to do here. I don't know what I should have paid attention to. You know, it should be somewhere in the menu that explains this again.
Curious contraption indeed.
Why doesn't? Okay. See, I can't do any of this. Alright. Controls, no. Crap, it's not going to show me how to.
Fulfill your mission.
Oh! Damn it! Okay. I just chose the wrong person. I hope that stays up there. Don't disappear on me. Alright, got it.
You must learn how to fully utilize your abilities so that you may fulfill your mission. A mission of vital importance.
Okay. Oh, maybe we're just messing around. Summoning in her jar will apply the element onto her normal attacks. While 2 are summoned, press R1 button map your energy heart. When 2 are summoned, you can press between the elements by holding R1. Okay. And which element effect is active? Press R2 for element divine. For element fortified divine art. All right, bet.
Defiled soul.
Okay, let me bring these guys out.
Show me why
There we go.
You need my help? That is worthy of
Oh man.
Stay vigilant.
Element damage and elemental blight. Alright.
Be the first to strike.
Oh, right. Why is he back? Okay, oh, you know what? Maybe I was supposed to do something.
Show me
Wasn't paying attention.
I shall claim victory. Strike worth twice.
Oh crap, they keep coming back.
Their annihilation is now just to heal them. We end this here.
We can't end it because oh there we go. Quewin McCully. Thank you for subbing to the channel. I hope I didn't butcher your name, but Mr. McCully. Appreciate you, sir. Alright, I think I know which one I need to use for this one. It would be that guy.
Show no mercy.
You need my help?
Okay, maybe not. Maybe you're not the
True
right
work
guy.
of a knight.
I'll be standing by.
I mean, I thought I knew. Okay, wait.
Show no mercy.
Let's go then. This is the true work of a knight.
Before I do any of that, let me go up here. I like to explore sometimes. Never mind. I'm not going up there. I'm gonna have to deal with the fact that I wasn't paying attention again. Okay.
Looks like I'm up.
You keep saying that. Oh, target. Okay, here we go. Target it.
Show no mercy.
I'll cut down all who stand in our way.
No. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this right.
Awaken, my Imperial.
Ha! I shall claim victory.
I did it right. I'm telling you, I did it right that time.
Fulfill your mission.
Whittle them down, little by little.
I hope that helps.
Okay. Crystal imbued with magic. 10 magic gems. Now I can go up here. Gotta admit, I'm enjoying this more than Mulan.
Those things you fought, they are entities known as the undead.
I do wonder if it's so easy just because it's a demo, and that it'll be harder in the actual game. Oh boy.
Show no mercy.
Go. Soul chain. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Or maybe I should have. I forgot you were there, Forte. Oh my god.
I know, I just scared you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
He was like, what the hell? Who's in my game? I should have went like,
No, that would have scared me.
You're
singing though. Your singing is
with
horrifying.
I don't think it's that bad.
R1 summon. Okay, let's summon her. All right.
Let's put them on ice.
I don't think it's that bad. I think it's actually pretty good.
What do you? Have you played any of these yet?
No.
Why you say it like you were disgusted I even asked you that question?
Well, because I'm disgusted that you actually think I had time to play video games this week.
Why? What's so special about this week?
Nothing. The same thing that it was for the last 3 weeks. I ain't had time to really do nothing.
You still end up playing video games. So why are you acting like?
Let's see. Yesterday I worked open and close, so I went home, looked at my 4 walls, didn't even look at my Xbox, my PC, didn't even go in the basement.
What about your PlayStation? You look at that?
Nope, that's downstairs too. Didn't even venture in that direction. I didn't even see those consoles until I woke up this morning when I went downstairs just to look and see what my PC was doing, and I was like, oh, I gotta go to work. And then the same thing on Sunday. Sunday actually, what did I play on Sunday? I did a raid on Sunday. That was it. That was like an hour of my day, and that's like the most I played my video games over the last 4 days. So I'll be playing tonight because I'm off work tomorrow, but yeah, I wish I knew what video games were like. Guess what though? I don't know what God of War is like when it comes home.
Oh, like, you know, because it's coming out this year, like I told you. You didn't want to listen.
Sir.
Can I not get up there? Oh wait, there we go.
Sir, you can have this. You can stand on that square
if
you want to.
No, you don't owe me a game for that because you didn't want to bet me.
I did want to bet you, but
no,
you didn't want to bet me when I wanted to bet you.
Oh, but when I was ready to bet you, you didn't want to do that.
No, because I'm not stupid. I'm not going to bet you when more information comes out. I was willing to throw it out there when there was no information. I was out there on a hope, whim, and a prayer that it wasn't gonna happen. But you were scared. You ain't want to stand by your conviction by saying the game was gonna come out.
Oh,
and guess what?
Hold on. Corey, good stream, bro. Gotta get my ears lowered on my off day. Your ears lowered. Hey, take it easy, bro. But what does that mean?
What?
You ever got your ears lowered?
No. What the hell is that?
I know. It must have been a typo. Gotta be a typo.
Well, like I was saying, all I know is I was willing to put down a bet before any information came out, and you were scared. And you wanted to wait until, the moon, the sun, the sky, and all the stars were aligned, and they came, and Corey Barlaw came out.
I was right.
Talking about it.
I was right.
I'm not saying.
So
you
I didn't
right,
have to wait to anything. I was right.
No, you did. No.
But you know what? You know what though?
Why did you take the
you
bet?
You still owe me a game though. You still owe me a game though.
No, this year isn't over yet.
You're not getting anywhere near what I'm beating in games. You owe me a game, sir.
This year's not over yet.
If I didn't beat any more games this year, you would not come back and win, and you know it.
What are you at right now?
I'm at 20.
You want to do double jeopardy on that?
What does that mean? What? So 2 games?
2 games if 2 games if you win, 1 game if I win.
You just want to give me games.
Double jeopardy. You want to do double jeopardy?
All right, fine.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm good.
Why would I not? I've already won. So it's like.
Gonna say yeah to that.
Then why did you even offer it?
Well, yeah, that was just me, just trying to see if you was gonna take bait, but you took it, and I'm like,
how was that bait? That's a sure bet. That's like, hey, Michael Jordan, can you beat this kid in basketball? He's like 12 years old.
Would you bet that Michael Jordan in his prime would beat LeBron James in his prime?
Absolutely. He would destroy him.
Great. Absolutely. There you go, Slava. We agree on something. we ain't prisoners of the moment of the 2000s.
You still changing the subject. I was trying to, you know, cash in my game when
it's not out yet. It's not out yet.
I want it on God of War, man.
What? Yeah. Oh, you want God of War?
Should be easy.
Yep.
If I am not, I'm at what, 5 games right now. If I'm not at 10 games by the time God of War comes out, I'll cash in on God of War.
Oh, okay. All right. So you'll just say I concede that I lost, basically.
If I'm not at 10 games by the time God of War, I'll concede.
Okay.
I'll concede. I will concede. I will do that.
Oh, that hurt.
I'm already pretty much conceding, but I just want you to wait
yes,
till the
you
last.
are.
I just pretty much want you to wait. But I'll concede.
You ain't gonna beat 5 games. You ain't gonna double the amount of games you beat this year in a month and a half either.
It's not hard.
Yo, I'm really enjoying this game.
Why? What's so enjoyable about it?
It's like a cool, nice little action game. It's all right.
Oh, you gonna beat it?
You are all to be purified.
This one, probably. Yeah. I'm debating on whether I'm gonna get it on PlayStation or not.
Why? You have it on PC.
It comes out like a month and a half later on PC. I don't know the exact date, but it comes out later. Huh? The demo is on the demo's on PlayStation. This is the demo.
I thought you were playing the game.
No. I hope they up the difficulty for the actual game.
Why, simple? Put you to sleep?
I mean, no, it's not super simple. Like, the combat's got a number of different elements to it. And I can tell I can get different weapons by the little icon on the left side of the screen. It's just it's not hard at all, and the enemies don't do I don't think they do enough damage.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, just jumped a whole lot of enemies out here though.
SLOMO like this game simple.
That's your word. This game ain't. It's easy. But I enjoy combat in this more than Wulong, and it's not just because the controls in Wulong were cheats and I was getting flat. It's just that like the stylistic look of combat. I just like it better. It's of course Wulong's more realistic, but.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah, this is cool though.
I hear you.
Just as I thought. No, even better. Now.
It's hard to arrive without a Batman.
I feel like I'm about to get into a boss fight.
Bring about your awakening.
Oh no, I was reciting the trailer.
Strictly in the house. What's up, bro?
Now that's a gamer. Strictly's a gamer. Unlike SLOMO.
Wow. This guy be just so disrespectful.
Hey man, Strictly plays Call of Duty, man. He a gamer. SLOMO, on the other hand, is like, what the hell is Call of Duty? That's
You don't play Call of Duty either. Did you play the demo?
No, because I didn't play it on PlayStation.
So you're not a gamer either, apparently. That's the criteria that you got. That you have to play. The ridiculous criteria that you're only a gamer if you play Call of Duty, and then you don't play.
I'm not saying you're only a gamer.
Yeah, this cutscene's cool.
I'm just saying that you lack the reflexes to play a game like Call of Duty. That's all I'm saying.
You are a freaking whatever you think you're doing to try to like rile me up. It is not working, sir. It's the reflexes.
You don't even have the you don't have the reflexes, the knowledge.
The knowledge.
The knowledge. You ain't even got that. What you trying to say? You do?
Yeah, and I know what this is. You're trying to get me to play the beta with you. It ain't happening. I'm not playing it. You keep trying to get me to play it. Trying to make me angry isn't gonna do it, brother. It's not gonna do it.
But SLOMO, you're not just a 10%er. You're a 1%er. You should want to play a game with us. You know, no matter what the game is. I play
my record in multiplayer games speaks for itself. That's all I gotta say.
I play games like Rogue Uppity with you.
No, you don't.
I said I did.
You did.
I said I did play with you. I ain't say I continue. I ain't say I'm still playing it with you. But I did play it. Are you going to deny that, sir?
I am going to deny it because every time I want to play with you, you're not available to play it. So yeah, what you did one time, it ain't good enough. All right, it ain't good enough.
Well, that's because you like to play during work hours when you should be working.
I play during work hours. I play late at night. I play all the freaking time. Unlike you. I should have admitted that. Doing work hours, this is my lunch break, okay? So, you know.
That's the longest lunch break I've ever heard. Shut up. This man said I shouldn't have admitted that. I'm sitting there like, didn't lunchtime with SLOMO start at 11:30?
It did not. Wait, it started at 11 because I did the Nvidia presentation.
It's almost 2 o'clock.
Why?
Damn, that's a long lunch break. Must have been no fires. Nobody's server didn't crash at work today, I guess.
Hey, I ain't getting no emails. Not yet.
SLOMO said I am the antithesis of being on a call.
This is it. You out of here, brother. Get up out of here.
Man said I shouldn't have admitted that.
Strictly said, man, Activision really catering to the casual audience. Shaking my head. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Call of Duty players being upset with the current game.
What was wrong with it?
Let's go down the list. These are the things that I've seen a lot of Call of Duty players saying explicitly. The footsteps are too loud. So.
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
So people are doing a lot of camping. It looks like the maps have been designed to kind of like encourage camping. People have issues with the netcode. I heard time to kill was way too fast. It's almost kind of like a you know how like SWAT is in Halo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not that fast. SWAT's basically, you know,
literally pull the trigger so it dies.
Right, but it's almost there. So like those are a lot of problems that people are having. They added in that third person mode. I don't know. I don't think that third person mode is available in every mode in Call of Duty.
It's not.
But people are using it to kind of like, you know, in like a third person shooter game, using it to look around corners without actually having to take the risk of peeking around corners. So like I think that's a bit unfair. When you have a game like Rogue Company, which is third person perspective, everybody can do that, so it's an even ground. Sure, everyone could use third person mode, but not everyone likes that. So if you got some people that are doing first person and they can't do that, but then you got other people who are just using it literally to peek around corners and to camp and ambush people, it's whatever. Like it's fine. I know Deli likes it. People are saying it's a bit more tactical. You know, and people are going to have their perspectives and their preferences. I don't like COD anyway because I always found the time to kill to be too fast. And I always kind of found it to be. I do kind of like a more tactical first-person shooter like Halo. So like Halo, in my opinion, like Halo and COD are so far away, even in the first-person shooters. Other first-person shooters fans wouldn't like see the differences, but like they're so different. they're so different as a game, and you'll get some games that are kind of like in the middle between them, like Splitgate and you know, other first-person shooters and stuff. But like, if you like Halo, more likely you're not really going to be a COD player, and vice versa. And you can see Battlefield's kind of like, you know, in between there too, because their time to kill is faster than Halo's, but not as fast as Call of Duty. But yeah, this game's a cop though. I like this one more than Wulong. I like the whole, you know, you got the Greek, not Greek, yeah, Greek gods and stuff.
My words.
You're playing a Valkyrie.
Ragnarok
Combat, I like this
tears our
combat
world
more than
asunder.
Wulong's combat, and it actually works.
All we
So
hold precious
my
lies on the
issues with
brink
that
of
controller,
annihilation.
I know it wasn't
The
my
war
controller
on
because I play other
Asgard
stuff
and
on my
Midgard
Xbox Series S with that
snuffed
controller,
out
and
the
it's been
life
fine.
spark
But
of
the
many.
like the disconnecting and the screen popping up saying something is wrong, and then my controller like
Bravely
flips
injured
out.
from battle
Like they gotta fix that with Wulong.
with that
But
wicked wolf.
when
That
does
is
Wulong come out, by the
I
way?
created you,
Who knows?
my vessel of
Oh,
peace.
Who knows?
Nah, man, it's like
Odin, all father, command you.
I hope
Become my tool of
I hope
intervention
Activision listens to the Call of Duty
and
community.
save this world from
before-
doom.
but it seems like some of
As
the
you
issues that people are
command.
complaining about likely are a bit deeper
Travel to
than something that can
Midgard
be tweaked before
purify
launch. It
its
comes out
lost
a month from
souls.
now. Like
Even
some of
as
that
we
stuff
speak,
just can't be fixed that quickly.
The stagnating soul
This
multiply.
guy's supposed to be Odin.
Purification will
Odin's
stem
son.
the effects
How is
of
he Odin?
Ragnarok.
It shall be done as
Simi
you
says
wish,
Wulong
O
comes out in
Father.
2023. Oh, but all right. Well, that that take they got a lot of time to fix those issues. That's good. But I don't know why they even showed the demo now. That just seems weird to show the demo now, honestly. Spinny says the more you play Duty, the more you play Duty, the more I disliked it. But I haven't found anything that gives me that shooter fix. You know what? I might switch to the shooter. Is the demo done? Is this all the demo? Can I save? I might switch to that other game that like I just found out about, and I haven't really decided whether it's good or not. Like when I first tested it a little bit, the intro parts, I didn't really like the gunplay. Of course, have you ever heard of a first-person shooter called Shatterline?
Yes.
What did you think about it? Have you played it?
I haven't played it, but I heard about it.
Main quest. Oh, so there is more to do. That. All right, head to so.
You don't want to play that game no more.
What, Valkyrie? No, this
No.
game is sweet, yo.
I'm just talking.
I'm into this one. Skill trees. Do I have enough? I do have enough. Let's. No, I don't have any. I thought I had. Okay. This is where I upgrade that. Wait. Defense support. That up. See, this is. I like this game. I'm probably going to have to get this on PlayStation.
Get it on PlayStation, yeah.
I might double dip. I like it that much. How much CP do I have? No, I don't have enough materials. Oh no, it's not the CP, it's the materials that determine if you're able to get it something. I got enough of that. And I don't have enough of that. Or okay, I'm good. All right, I'm gonna shut this one down, and then I'm gonna try to pull up this. I'm gonna try to pull up this this shooter real quick. Y'all give me a second. Appreciate everybody for swinging through, of course. And Sweeney says progress in Valkyrie carries over to the real game. Nice. I imagine in Wulong it's probably not the case, considering how long it's gonna be before that game comes out. Okay, Shatterline, where are you at? There it is. There's an update. Go. So, Smitty, you were talking about trying to get your shooter fixed. Now, when you talk about Smitty, we talking about shooters. You talking about just first person or third person? Does it matter to you if it's first or third? I know a lot of people are playing Fortnite because they want their shooter fixed. But there isn't a lot of options out there that they feel are good or not too old. And Fortnite is a game that, like, people can say whatever they want about it, but it gets a ton of updates all the time. It's consistently being updated and consistently keeping things fresh, right? So that's what people like Fortnite. I like Fortnite. He said it don't really matter. I would say try out Fortnite. Try out Rogue Company, of course. Rogue Company is my jam. You can look at this game, Shatterline. I don't know if you have a piece. You're a PC guy, Smitty. Let me fix it. Yeah, of course it's saying that. Give me a second to switch game. Green. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you. PC game capture is working. I don't have to use display capture. There we go.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Did I miss something? Did I miss something else with 343? Because everybody's still talking about it. Did something else come out that I just didn't see?
The last thing that I know is that the guy who was running the team on the game engine is gone too.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You didn't know that?
No, I think that's what we were talking about on DPS, where it was right the same day or the day before, right?
Smiles on in the game. Well, no, it came out maybe a few days later, but I think we did kind of talk about it like briefly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so it's the same information, but everybody still just want us for some reason talk about Halo. Don't know why. Let that game die. Let the game sit in the ditch somewhere until 2024. Right.
Now, this game has like operators. I see what Crow was saying. With this game, kind of seems to him like Overwatch, but the characters are more along the lines of like, you know, Overwatch has characters that don't actually. Some of them don't even shoot guns. You know, they don't really do anything like that. Whereas this, everyone uses some kind of form of like weaponry in this game.
Really?
Let's see. I'm gonna do a PvE match and then I'm gonna do a PvP match. Expedition mode. Is it gonna just throw some players in here with me? No, as I said before, I didn't like when I first tested this game out last night. I didn't like the gunplay. The speed to ADS from rest I thought was a little too slow, and also it seems off. Like you try to ADS and it's like I'm aiming at a particular enemy, and it's like it's always aiming to the right of it or the left of it. Maybe I gotta play around with the settings a little bit. But let me choose a player. Let me go with this guy, Kite. I don't know what he does, but how's the stream? Does it look clear? It says I'm running at like 130, 140 FPS, 1440p. I think that it must be ultra settings because I really haven't touched anything.
These resources are rare and not easy to obtain.
Somebody says I haven't played Rogue in a while. Give Rogue a shot. Rogue is very different now than it was at the very beginning. They made some changes. They got a lot of different areas. Rogues there.
Happy hunting, folks.
Somebody says looks clear, but I'm on my phone. Okay. Shotgun. Replace your what is my primary weapon? Oh, that's how you. Okay. I don't have a primary weapon. You know, that's fine. Let me get that wall grenade.
Bring it. Mongoose on the loose.
Hey, what up, guy? He already killed him. Okay.
Grab that supply bin, yeah?
Where did I put on the bumper? Okay, rape melee.
I can do this all day.
What am I shooting at? Like, also the frame rate of these things I'm shooting at aren't running at the same frame rate as the rest of the game. I don't know if you guys can tell that or not, but this is definitely obvious to me. Oh. Can I get my primary weapon now? Deal unique counterattacks to melee. Yeah, sure. I don't have a primary weapon. I don't understand why I don't have a primary weapon. Because that shotgun, they said it would replace my primary weapon in the beginning, but it was like, I never got one to begin with, so that's weird.
Shattered.
Yo, they got, I ain't trying to use this pistol this whole time. Okay. I'm just going to take whatever they give me at this point. I'm not sure how I feel about the PvP, the PvE stuff. I thought the story, when I looked at it, like initially, I didn't think the story was all that. The story here essentially is like, ooh.
Absolute class.
Missing supply bin signature detected. Look around if you're in the mood.
Shards can head down.
That shit was acing.
Shard skins out of the
I really killed that guy.
There, the supply bin. Huh. Whoever brought it here couldn't even crack it open. Idiots.
Shit different. Restores a portion of health upon melee kills. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Ow!
Ah, gotcha, Glassy.
Where'd that guy come from? That water looks disgusting. Looks like the Potomac River out here in DC.
Team, let's do some
Guard
exciting
the
soil
fruit.
analysis.
Okay.
And yes, soil analysis can be invigorating. I'll drop some probes onto your position. Make sure they're unharmed while digging with their adorable little scoops. Dropping a probe. Keep an eye on.
Ooh.
enemy down.
Ow.
Flawless.
Okay, we got the data from this one. Next probe inbound.
Reload. I do not like the shotgun, man. See, like that guy just fell. I look, I know it's an indie game, so these things need to get worked out. But that guy, the animation of these people dying, they die at a different frame rate than the game's running at. It's like they're stuck at like 30 FPS for the animation when they die. But like,
Excellent work. We could not have done it without you.
but that dude dead. Okay, I mean, it's all right.
Contamination intensifies. Watch out.
It's not over? Oh, it was over.
I got you, Goose.
Bumbo Jumbo. Vote to extract with 2 blueprints. Create an explosion upon landing. This chance of dropping ammo from falling. Enemies. Okay. Oh, I have a super too. I haven't used that yet. One of 4 objectives, supply grade 2. How many how long is this mission? Okay, use my super now. Wow, that was crazy. That guy just stood and took it.
Enemy wounded. Arm.
Damn, you guys are dying a lot, man.
If I can still fight, so can you.
You still there, Forte?
Adamant. Beware.
Might be busy. Oh my god. Oh, I'm down. I'm about to be down. Damn. Look at my dead body.
Well, you pulled off one task. It's something, but honestly,
Oh,
I
they're all
expected
dead.
better.
Was I the only one left? Jeez. Okay. Simeon says, "Slomo, are you gonna watch Andor tomorrow?" Yeah, I'm gonna watch it for certain. I'm the best reviver. What the heck was that? I thought I killed more people than everyone else, but it is what it is. I didn't have the best weapons, but it's fine. Loot boxes. Yeah, let's receive and leave. Alright, let's try this PvP real quick. versus Conquest. Take hold of a hard point that randomly appears on the map. Each hard point conquered, there's a score boost for your team. Team Deathmatch. Let's just do Team Deathmatch. Do you level
Patience
up
is a
operators? I think you do.
When variables change, we adapt.
Alright, who has a gun? Sniper rifle. Okay. AK. Small arms. Shotgun. Shotgun. Ah man, people taking that. Let me get her. Oh, I can switch though. Let me stick with that. She's got a drone, combat drone that follows the owner and attacks. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
This should be easy enough. Outscore the opponents.
Can I lean? Can I lean? No lean. Oh.
Just a second.
Oh crap, what?
My time to shine.
Okay. This damn smoke.
Class.
You fought hard. I fought harder. A minute of glory.
Oh crap, no. Alright. Damn. Shotgun me. Injury Fofo. Can I jump through here? Thanks. Oh, I have a drone. I forgot about
I
that.
got the little helper.
Ah. Though these maps at all. Oh, here we go. Heard footsteps. Oh, what is? All right, hold on.
Changing mags.
Oh, no, you didn't. What? Get loose. All right, slid. That's cool. I'm having more fun with this than I was the PvE. I know that for certain. Wow, how fast is that guy?
A painless death.
The strafe on the hip fire is pretty decent work. All right, we're actually winning. I think about it. Just saw the score there.
Meet my sidekick.
Can I jump up here? I keep thinking I can. Map's not very vertical. What? What killed me? I'm confused. Wow, what is all that crap? Interesting. Like little drone guys on cooldown. Oh, I have a super. What does that do? Is that healing? What? I probably shouldn't have dropped that.
We're past the equator. Stay focused.
What? Come on.
Go get him, Pop.
Damn. Wherever that guy was camped out, high ground somewhere. Look at that crap. That must have been a grenade or something. Teammates over here.
Meet my sidekick.
Damn. Oh, we're losing now. Damn. Gotta bring it back, yeah. Oh, come on, guys.
Changing mags.
I need to work on my. Oh. Gotta work on my controls because it's not What? I ain't freaking kidding me, man.
They had better gear.
Damn.
Didn't they?
Goes to 80. Not bad. That's a little bit better than. A little bit better than PvE. Play of the game. They got plays of the game.
They had it come. You cat. No mercy.
Interesting. Now, okay, so PvE, I don't like it. It's pretty boring. PvP, it's got some potential though. I need to do some messing around with my controls though. But I liked it. It wasn't that bad. I don't know if I'd be playing this consistently or not, but you know, maybe if I could get a squad of people to play it with, I might give it a shot. Oh, the sound just popped out. Okay, sounds bad. All right, I do need to go though. 'Cause I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, and that's way too long. That's not lunchtime. That's almost a damn near work day. But appreciate everybody for coming through. Thank you guys for watching the stream and whatnot. If you haven't subbed to the channel yet, please do so. Hit the like button on your way out, of course. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Check out Damage Per Second podcast. That's DPS podcast this Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Gaming Forte, who you heard before. We're going to have a great show as usual. Might have a special guest. I got some ideas. We'll see what we can do and line that up. I got some people in mind that I think that would make a lot of sense for the topics that we're going to have going on. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Hope the rest of your work day goes down quickly. And y'all have a good one, man. Enjoy your games. Peace.